What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and a net, and you playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and you playing hard to get.
Hello, hello. Fallon, Claudio, Sinofiads, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that poorly. Alan Moriarty, look man, destroying Smash JT in an argument is not hard. He's so bad at arguing, he's being sued for it. How's everybody doing? It is a beautiful day out, so obviously I am inside playing video games that I've played 100 times before. Specifically, Sonic 06. I can't stay away. I was going to do more Doom 3, but I've been playing Chronos, and that game is so scary, I'm kind of worn out on horror games. How is Chronos? It's amazing. Me and Kieran are going to do a stream on it. I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to say it's amazing, and you should buy it. It might be my game of 2025, and that's saying a lot because a Sonic racing game came out this year. Sin of Lads. Okay. Alright, let's get started on my boy, Silver. I love Silver. If you don't like Silver,
This world
fuck
was
you.
devastated before I was born. A harsh, bleak place where we live in eternal darkness.
This is just like Chronos, The New Dawn,
Life is a
by the
struggle,
way.
and people live without hope. How did this happen?
Actually, that's not true. If it was like Chronos, Silver would be part of, like, an amorphous flesh creature.
The flames.
It's Trunks, but instead of sleeping with hags, he sleeps with
Birds
flat
wave
cats.
through the world, destroying everything in their path. They come from an eternal life form that we cannot truly defeat. The flames of disaster, known as Iblis.
Silver!
Blaze, what's wrong?
He's appeared again!
Her way of getting around is way less efficient. Someone ask Ian Flynn how she's in this game, but she's also in Sonic Rush. His first voice was the only one that is not him being limp-wristed. I do think Bryce Papenbrook's performance of him in Crossworlds is pretty good, which is the first time he's sounded pretty good since Pete Capella stopped voicing him. Quentin Flynn didn't really fit, and I didn't like Bryce Papenbrook originally, but he's gotten better. Alright, we don't have any upgrades yet, so we just have to throw crap. But I was always a fan of the 4Kids voice actors. I don't know why the game hitched up like that. I think that was my OBS. The game has literally never done that before, so I don't think it's the game. I made a couple adjustments to slow down the CPU usage by OBS, and maybe that'll fix the slowdown I was experiencing the past few streams. This is just normal Sonic 06. This is not this is not OBS being weird. It just runs like that. It runs a little less like that on the 360 version, but I don't have a copy and I don't have a 360. Maybe someday soon. I've been rebuilding my Sonic collection. You guys will all see. It is weird that, like, Silver is voiced by a guy who very clearly has, like, a mild lisp. I mean, I have a mild lisp, but, you know, I'm not trying to be a voice actor. Pretty much everyone who doesn't hang with new fans loves the XVAs. Yeah, well, it's, they all, the new fans also, they still hate Karen Strassman. So, just because they like everything that, every piece of slop shoveled in front of their face doesn't mean that there's not things they will still try to ruin. So this is Silver's World, attacked by the IDF. Yeah, what if instead of the pot leaf spines, he had like a Star of David? That'd be pretty base. Why won't the camera turn around? Nah, he's too white. So this, I might not do Silver's whole story in one sitting, and that is entirely dependent on how poorly things go in Dusty Desert. And if you've played the game before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Benjamin Netanyahu, the true villain of Sonic 06. Thank God that window just exploded open for me. Sizraelver? Yeah, Silver's too white to be Palestinian. Maybe Tikal. But she's more Latinx than anything. Oh wow, we're introducing combat mechanics here? Oh, that was really, really good collision detection. Sonic 067? 67, yo! What's the matter, Unk? Never heard of 6-7? My god, this is running like ass today. Remember when EA demolished Vivendi games? EA making the amazing Lord of the Rings games and Vivendi making the shitty Fellowship game? I mean, look. At least it was based on the books, right? It had Tom Bombadil in it. The lag, yeah. Hitting the core of his head doesn't really do anything, honestly. The collision detection is a little funky. The lag is a pain. I don't know what to tell you, man. My laptop running anything past 2011 be like... It is partially my OBS, and then it is but it is mostly the game. Because that's just how... They had extra time to make this version of the game, and somehow it runs worse. Wait, let's see what little references there are. Chow Garden. Wow. That's a cool reference to a feature that is beloved by fans. I'm sure it'll show up in another Sonic game any day now. New Pokemon game depicts usury and indentured servitude as good, so the dumb priests who are just 26 years early when calling Pokemon demonic. PS3 is a pain to work on if you're not first party. Yeah, but some studios figured it out. Like Ubisoft just figured you can just install 12 gigabytes of data into the hard drive and you can get Splinter Cell Blacklist working correctly. The Hobbit game by Vivendi was fine. I forgot, they had like a weird voice actor for Smaug in that. I forgot who it was. I guess I'm just not killing that guy. 6-7. 6-7. I should get 6-7 tattooed on my. It is a good transition because I get to take a sip of my energy drink. It's very fluid. Oh, look at that texture. This is truly a next-gen experience. Awesome. Blaze is one of the few characters with a really good control scheme, so of course you don't play as her all that much. Only got a manlet-sized Shadow fursuit. I mean, I was thinking of buying a Robotnik costume for Halloween, but I also just don't want to spend the money on it. You're playing as the woman. Good night. Stream was fun while it lasted. It's okay, she's furry. Why would these attacks hurt them at all? They're also made of fire. Shit was so fire. Her homing attack is weird and kind of funky, though. It doesn't always work correctly. Silver died. Can't wait for this Reddit month to be over. Halloween more like lame-oween. Look, man, just because they don't celebrate it in Turkey doesn't mean it isn't fun as fuck. Oh, fuck me. Woo! I'm locked in. You know, I think last stream I mentioned that I was kind of like disappointed they didn't do more stages and generations based on this. But when I really think about it, there's not really anything iconic to this game besides Kingdom Valley and Crisis City. Like Tropical Jungle sucks, Dusty Desert sucks. No one cares about Wave Ocean. It's just a discount version of the Sonic Adventure stage. She becomes dust and gets put into Ozzy Land down under.
I'll go on ahead.
Oh, well, thank you, Silver. I would hope you're taking over for your stage. Thankfully, Silver doesn't have as much like character switching as Shadow does. His stages are a lot better. I'm gonna go for that coin. It might not go well.
This whole area is destroyed.
Hell yeah, we nailed it. Let the man with a lisp take over. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna save the future. Not only does he have a lisp, but he's also Italian. Who? Awesome. All right, we got another coin we can grab. Grab another shekel. What Pokemon could use slurs if they talk slacking? Oh yeah, we got the invisibility power, invincibility power up. I'll never understand, like, I don't know, critics really shit on Silver specifically when this game came out. It's like, I don't know. As far as ideas go, he's far from the worst thing they implemented in this game. I don't have any juice. I don't have anything to throw at him, so let's just get the fuck out of here. I think he does this pose when you win in Crossworlds. I haven't played it in a minute. It's because I don't play racing games that often. Too much of a Trunks clone, even though Sega said he's just Trunks. He's way cooler than Trunks. Let's be real here. Silver doesn't need a sword to be awesome. He just needs to be like an unrepentant dickhead, which he... After this game, specifically in the Rivals games, for some reason... They couldn't think of a personality for him, so they just made him be an asshole all the time. And in Sonic Forces, he says, I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Which is, I always thought was a funny line for him. Yeah, Iblis Phase 3, who... No, this is Iblis Phase 1. This is how he looks in the opening cutscene. And this is the only time you see him like this in-game.
Come on, you monster!
Unless it's the comic version. I don't count any comic shit. Okay? If it has anything to do with the comics, I don't give a flying heck. Does Silver do anything in the cool in this game? Isn't his whole story arc about him getting conned? He does get conned, but he also saves the future. You gotta wait till we get to the final story, Fallon. You'll see. Silver's epic. You're just being a hater. So just because he's black, he's not a monster. Well, I mean, the one black guy he meets, like, tries to trick him. Alright. Throw some crap at him. This version of Iblis is nowhere near a pain in the ass as the one that you have to fight with Sonic and Shadow, thankfully. I love when Silver just doesn't pick stuff up. Fuck my life. Fuck my stupid future hedgehog life. There we go. Okay. Sure, why not? Silver crashes out. They're trolling me! Blackstar. He would be that. He is, like, mildly autistic. Like, if any Sonic character is autistic, it's probably Silver. Like, his whole story arc, his whole personality arc in this game is that he doesn't know how to handle interpersonal conflict. Get the heck out of here. You know, the realistic world shadows seem neat on paper, but when it's like a boss fight that's dropping stuff on you from off screen, it might have been better off to just like have like a cartoony shadow depicting where it's going to land. That's just my 2 cents. Far be it from me to tell professional game developers what to do, though. Wait, so in this timeline, Sonic just dies even without Silver having a hand in anything? Yeah, so... Theoretically, in this timeline, Sonic is already dead?
It's not over yet. Don't let your
This game is a little too 400 IQ for the average person. Like, if you try to break down Mephiles' plan, your puny mind will fall apart. You don't have the same ability to concoct four-dimensional plans as a, you know, malicious time god. Can you smash another building over my head so I can throw crap at you? He looks like, the 1998 Godzilla. I don't know if anyone ever... I don't know if that's a comparison you want to have your character be given. There we go. How's it doing? Crud Bone Meal 6699? Only a 5 brainchild could truly appreciate this game. Truly. He's also got a hunchback. What? Sonic the Hedgehog. Why does that name haunt me? If all it takes is throwing a couple rocks at him, you'd think, like, some machine guns, some 50 cals could take him out. Lucas had a better time with the prequels than Sega did in a year and a half of dev time on this game's lore. You know, I thought I botched that, but I think I got an S rank.
Perfect!
Hell yeah. Now, the first stage we do after this is Dusty Desert, and that is rough, so let's see how that goes. It is, while Silver generally has better stages than Shadow, Dusty Desert for Silver is unironically the single worst stage in the entire game, and it is going to be cool. I hope you guys are ready for some rage, because I am not looking forward to this.
Looks like we stopped it for now.
We have this random asset, so just so Silver can angrily punch it.
What's the point of all this? It'll never end.
Calm down, Silver.
Then tell me what we should do. How can we completely destroy Iblis?
IDK, bro.
The truth, of course. Just as a flower comes from a seed, or a chicken comes from an egg, everything has an origin. You need to find the being originally responsible for
Too young for the sandpit, but not too old for the video game sandpit.
Really the answer to our problem? Tell me, do you know who it is?
Look, like, how far in the future is this that, like, nobody knows who Sonic the Hedgehog is? Why doesn't Silver know that name? Theoretically, there are people. He says so in the intro, but we never see them. Am I overthinking a game that's rated E10 and plus from 2006?
To change the past.
But that's impossible!
With my help, you can. Because I have the power to travel through time.
No way!
In order to change the past, you must eliminate the individual who has awakened Iblis, the Iblis Trigger.
Wait, you could see the computer monitor through his eyes. That's weird. I never noticed that.
Eliminate that guy. Will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed and his flames were released into the world.
Oh yeah, Fallon, thanks for putting that weird picture of Dan Green in the group chat. Holy shit.
And you have this.
He looks like a 60-year-old lesbian now. Guy with no lips. Trust me, kid.
See it!
That was a really cool effect.
So that blue hedgehog.
You, Fallon, you put a weird video of, like, Dan Green in the group chat.
Blue hedgehog.
I'll send us.
Yeah, that's who voices Mephiles.
Point when the Iblis Trigger was alive.
Alright, we're going back to the past. To play the Kino game that kicks ass. I would never call this game shitty. It's fucking awesome. Chrono Trigger wishes it could do time travel like this game. Truth
Where
nuke.
am I?
I know most VAs are lefty, but holy shit. He looks like Chris Chan's gonna look in like 10 years if he lives that long.
I guess we all got separated.
I guess his wife dying really fucked him up.
This is so unbelievable.
Oh well, rip. I mean, that was like a decade and a half
Now,
ago.
I must fight for the future.
You can find this place in Gmod? Well, you know, Sonic fans will put every game into every engine given the opportunity, and that's what's so great about them. Don't let the freaks on Twitter fool you. Sonic fans are a very industrious group of people. They're like dwarves. They toil away on little projects that nobody gives a fuck about until all of a sudden they see the light of day and everyone realizes they're awesome.
The Iblis Trigger. Where is he? First, I need to gather information.
That was a really good line delivery. I'm glad Forkheads hired this guy. He's really professional. Freaks are talking about some Discord and Goose Step Bros. I mean, I'm in that group on Twitter. I didn't join the Discord because I don't use Discord that much. I use it when when it's pertinent to a stream I'm doing, but I don't actively communicate with people through it. Let's see if I can get an upgrade. I don't think I've ever seen these people having this weird picnic. What the fuck? Look at that kid walk. And the dog is phasing in and out of existence. Time travel really fucks things up, huh? I'm taking that. That's mine. On Twitter, yeah, I'm in the Twitter group that is adjacent to the Discord they're talking about. It's called Sonic Would Love Us. It would be hilarious if you joined the Sonic Would Love Us Discord. Oh, perp! Hello! I could join it, I just wouldn't communicate much because I don't use Discord all that much. Alright, let's talk to the talking computer that gives me the upgrades. Oh good, I didn't drop my soccer ball. Single layered extreme. I'm a multi-layered extremist. Hold smash. Throw what you have, grab in a single... Oh yeah, that ability is kind of useless, but I'll get it anyway. Grab all, grab things in a wider range. We have lots of lurkers already. Alright, fine. Fine, I just have to... I have to download Discord again, and I have to remember my password. And I will join in. They're really just chilling. Yeah, they're just chilling with some chairs. They're not even foldable picnic chairs. They just brought dining room chairs into the middle of a giant forest with 100-foot tall trees. I think I go this way. I don't go to the jungle just yet, right? Not really a lot of hint givers here. The yellow dot people, they don't... It's not a racist thing. It's just they have yellow dots over their head. Yellow dots means they tell you something that is completely fucking useless. Blue means they give you quests, which we are... I'm going to do the side quests on a separate stream. I am going to do them. I guarantee it. I just am not doing them right now. No one ever streams the fucking side quests. He's not very fast. Well, his superpower is not going fast. It's telekinesis, okay? Yeah, okay, we're doing the jungle level before Dusty Desert. Thank God, I hate Dusty Desert. What's the Duke gotta say? It's crazy Tikal got turned into a little Spirit Light, but the Duke gets turned into a giant fucking question mark. What a fate. More like PS Home avatars. Oh man, PS Home. I never used it, but man, I remember that. Why the fuck were they trying to compete with Second Life of all things? This old Sonic since he's gray? Yes. He's the elderly Sonic. That's why he's from the future. He doesn't even remember he's Sonic. You know, after I started the stream, I realized I didn't draw the little symbol on Silver's glove in the thumbnail, and it's gonna annoy the fuck out of me now. I'm a fucking fraud. I remember to put the little cyan on the gold wristband, but I forgot to put it on his glove. Fake fan detected.
It looks like this lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis.
It works better for him than it does for Rouge, who just has to bounce on it 100 fucking times to get it to work. AI add that part. I still have the, you know, the layers open in my drawing app, so I could just add it later. But it's already the thumbnail. It's too late.
Looks like I can use this to go up.
She used to do that. She'd bounce on it over and over again. I wish. Okay, that's not my OBS fucking up. This stage literally just runs like ass. This is one of the most poorly performing stages in the game. I don't know what it is. Is it the abundance of, like, the flat water texture? Oh, I forgot about the turtle. Does anyone remember Archie Comics? There was a character named, like, Tommy the Turtle or something. And he, like, dramatically dies. Weird shit. I think I can destroy these stupid logs. No? Okay, well, we'll just go around them.
I've got to hurry.
What's the rush? You just went like a million years back in time. What's the Sonic Rush? Look! Flamingos! I don't think I've ever seen those before. I think they're flamingos. They're pink. He's so suddenly important for no reason. Yeah, I think that was like right as Ian Flynn took over. I don't remember. I just remember like the art style really like drastically changed at some point, and like Tracy Yardley was the artist. And I never thought Flynn's stories were that bad within the context of Archie, but everything he's written for IDW has been fucking lame. We had to get rid of like 30 years of continuity. Sorry, guys. Because a very hideously ugly man sued us for the rights of some clone characters. I forget which way I'm going, honestly. I know I have to go that way, but I forget how I get there. Flynn didn't get bad until Reboot Archie. Yeah, after the, what is it, the Super Genesis wave, they called it? Which I have that. I bought a copy of that. What the fuck is happening? I bought a copy of that at Comic-Con, like 10 years ago. And they were like, hey, you can meet Ian Flynn. And I just said, no thanks. I just bought the comic book and left. Oh, fuck me. I'm just going in circles, aren't I? You can imagine I don't play this stage much. I could have met the Ian Flynn and his weird cowboy hat. He's just like Knuckles from the Sonic OVA. Pretty sure Sonic Team has Flynn in room ready with a whip if he starts a shitlip. You know what's the most annoying thing is, like, you open the Sonic Wiki now and every single article has a reference from Ian Flynn. Like, they're like, this game, like, I was looking up, like, Sonic 3D Blast for, like, little bits of trivia, because it's one of my favorite of the Genesis ones, and it's like, Ian Flynn says this game takes place after this game, but before this, and I'm like, why? Who gives a fuck when Sonic 3D Blast takes place in the timeline? No one, and I mean no one, is that autistic. Even Chris Chan wouldn't care when Sonic 3D Blast took place in the timeline. Cowboy hat, yet a snow Mexican. Oh, I'm so glad the game goes in slow motion all the time so I can, like, admire These beautiful next-gen textures. I think my laptop will just, like, explode if I ever actually stream Sonic Unleashed. Like, it'll actually, like, just detonate, like, a thermonuclear device and take out, like, 3 blocks. It'd be worth it, though. Sonic Unleashed is one of my favorite of the 3D games. More for the gameplay than the story. This is now going to be 20 next Thanksgiving. I know, right? That's so wild to think about. I remember when this game came out.
Enemies look like they're guarding that cage. It seems
What the
only
fuck?
to
Look at
defeat
that.
them first.
Woo! I'll just let the giant orb do the work for me. How bad is Unleashed on PS3 work? No, it's not this bad. It's actually rather interesting on PS3 because on 360 the frame rate is capped to 60 FPS, but on PS3 the frame rate is uncapped. So most of the time it runs worse, but then in stages like Alaska, I forget what the official stage name is called, it runs at like a full 60 FPS with no hitches at all. It's fucking crazy. It wasn't a lot better, but you didn't have instances like enemies literally like spawning in as the stage loaded, like as you're standing there.
That was easy.
Didn't matter to me. 100% all trophies, both versions, didn't stop me one bit. Now what we need is that lazy bastard, Christian Whitehead, to get the Sonic Unleashed mobile game up and running on his retro engine. I never played that because I don't think I had a phone that could run it. My parents did not trust me with a cell phone. They trust me to walk 2 miles to school, but they didn't trust me with a cell phone. Boomers talking about going to school, am I right?
So, this is the past.
He's still a thing? No. They shot him out of a head cannon.
He's pretty insecure.
And
about his role.
then they just gave Sonic Superstars to Arzest instead of making it Mania 2.
Blue Hedgehog.
Oh my god, I remember that character from that game that released 1 year before this, even though in that game's timeline I'm from another dimension and not from the future. Wow. Her VA is balding 50-something now. Yeah, but she's also, like, milked up. Blaze in this game is a total cardboard cutout for real. Her story in this game makes no sense. This was the first, like, time playing a Sonic game I just thought, what the fuck with the continuity. Like, I knew nothing's ever gonna line up. It's gonna be a little, like, weird, but this is the first time, like, Sega just hard said, like, this is different now. So she's not from a different dimension. She's from the future now. I'm sure Ian Flynn has wrote, like, a thesis on how it's the same Blaze.
A blue hedgehog. Could it be true? I need to find Silver.
And then they did the same thing between Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces, where, like, classic Sonic is from the past, and then they're suddenly like, oh, you're that Sonic from a different dimension. And that is when I learned to hate. That's one of just, like, 1 million things that I fucking hate about Forces. And I was playing that just to kill time in the lead up for Kronos' release. And boy, it's still bad. Sonic Forces is just so almost unforgivably, like, badly made. Like, I would play this 1 million times over Sonic Forces. I forgot they did it with the classic. Yeah, it's infuriating. And they say it multiple times. Tails says it first, and then Eggman says it. He says, you're just like a knockoff Sonic from another dimension. It's like, bro, you met your past self and talked to him and talked about how he's your past self. Oops. Let's try that again. Thank God she can jump like 500 feet in the air. But getting mad about continuity is what being a fan is all about, isn't it? What happened to the Hyper Emeralds? Who fucking knows? That's my least favorite thing about Ian Flynn, is all those little things that add up and you're like, that's so dumb. Like, now there's an explanation for it, and it's like, it's never gonna be like in a game somewhere. It's never gonna be in official media. So why is this like one like fat guy trying to explain the weird continuity errors to me? You gave a guy with my level of like autistic fixation on the continuity carte blanche to rewrite the continuity, and that's fucking lame. He did try to say every game happens in... What?! Bro, that's fucking crazy. That got shit canned quick? Yeah, that makes fucking sense. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Plain.
Like, Eggman can't have that much shit built. He built 2 egg carriers? He built 2 egg carriers and like 5 death eggs in 1 year? Like, even the most industrious 300 IQ feminist couldn't pull that off. I should apply to be the lead writer for the Sonic franchise. It would be so good. Trust me. There'd be a new character introduced every 5 seconds. He just AI printed a ship and a Death Star. He invented 3D printing. That's how he's built all of his stupid contraptions, and that's why they're all made of crap.
Now I've got you, Sonic.
Why is she on that roof?
It's about time I finally caught you again. Hey, you're not Sonic. I'm sorry.
Huh? Hey, where'd he go? He must have run off.
He just hangs around on a roof stalking Sonic. Yeah, like, this is right after, like, the Festival of the Sun at the beginning of the game, so what the... Also, there's no crowd, of course, because they can't render, like, more than 3 people on screen at once. Slaps him as she apologizes. Yeah, typical Foyd. Foyd strikes out.
Hey, just wait a second.
What's your name?
The Foyd cries out as she strikes you.
Silver.
That's a nice name. I'm Amy.
How many
Rose.
people has she mistaken for Sonic? She's Shadow, then Silver,
Wait.
and then the Werehog, even though that is Sonic, but doesn't really look like him. If Sonic was like 2 feet taller and had Donkey Kong arms, yeah, I guess you could say he looks identical. Would I make a new character after Thorn Oakenshield? It would be like Maple the Okog or something. I'd have to think about it. Loves Sonic more than anything, mistakes another hedgehog for Sonic. Maybe she's got that, like, Chris Chan style
Maybe I'll
autistic
talk to some people
face
in the town.
blindness.
Huh?
Looking for someone suspicious? No, I can't. Oh, right. I just have to walk. Do I have to do the desert first? Right. I have to do the desert. And then I get to try to murder Sonic. Want to go to the desert? What should I do? Oh gosh, we gotta talk to Lord Regis. Let's see if there's any upgrades first. I don't want to talk to Lord Regis just yet. You went to a Halloween costume party last night. Got kicked out for my Shadow the Hedgehog cosplay. Why? Did you just, like, dip yourself in, Flex Seal and just walk in naked? Look at this guy. He's just loitering. Oh, that guy on the roof. So, that guy's a ghost, just so you know. He tried to fly a plane in between buildings, and believe it or not, he died. Hey. No more power-ups? Okay, where is, I guess we'll go find Lord Regis, then. Disgusting black creatures. Whoa. Black guy. Immigration has ruined Soliana. The IRS taxed him too much. That guy flew his plane into the twin Soliana Towers. Why are there so many Somalians? Wherefore art thou, Lord Regis? Oops, Amy died. The water texture in here is the exact same one over yonder. I hope this isn't, I have to do like a side quest or something, because I'm gonna be a little sad if that's the case. Sega knew what Italy would do in 10 years. Yeah, they accurately predicted current-day Europe. You can get to the forest from the other side of town. It's a nice, quiet place. Why am I going to the forest? Why? Why do you want me to go to the forest? I guess that's where Lord Regis is. What do you think Amy's spikes feel like? They look like big rubber flaps in this game. Oh, there he is. I just came from there. No one asked, Grandma. Oh no! Eggman's mechs are trying to smash down the city gate! What? You want a desert pass to go out into the desert? Now's not the best time. Alright, I'm not reading all this shit. Would you kill robots for me? I don't have, like, guards or anything. Could you, 13-year-old talking cartoon hedgehog, kill these robots for me? Oh, we're waiting. Ooh, a radical. Fuck. Just give it a year. They're gonna elect like someone from Shamar as the mayor of Soliana soon. As the Lord Regent. I can't believe I remember that country's name is Shamar. I literally haven't played Sonic Unleashed in years and years and years. Remember IGN like coped and said that the Wii version was better? That was just pure, unadulterated journalistic evil. You have to be careful. Sometimes enemies have random invincibility frames and won't take damage from things you throw at them, so you gotta, like, time it the right way. And Silver also can't seem to, like, lift things that are above him. They have to be on the same, x-axis as him. I don't know. Maybe this game is a little unfinished. Just kidding. Is the game supposed to run at 40% speed? Yeah, it's running in slow motion so you can admire the next-gen graphics. Step off my goat, okay? The town is saved! Yet again. Just another wave of robots flying directly into the town. It's the PS3 being the PS3. Look, there are games that run well on the PS3. It is not the PS3's fault. Metal Gear Rising targets 60 FPS and does it pretty well. And I think Ninja Gaiden 3 is actually a full 60 FPS. Maybe you could close the border to keep these robots out? Oh, no, I could never do that. Just wait. 10 years from now, Silver comes back to Soliana. There's an egg robo running the Regent's office. Alright, now we may go to the desert. quite a diverse ecosystem in Soliana. There's a desert, there's a jungle, there's a forest, there's a giant chasm with waterfalls. There's also a volcano. Oh wait, no, that's only in the future. Duh. There is like a frozen mountain though.
I sense Sonic's presence here. Call it my girlish intuition.
Well, it's wrong.
What am I doing?
Sorry. As soon as I find Sonic, I'll help you find who you're.
As soon as we finish searching the entire desert for someone, I'll help you. But you have to help me first, because I punched you in the face earlier.
This looks so beautiful.
What? You mean this desert?
Everything is so great here, isn't it? The sky is gorgeous and everyone's happy.
Huh?
Let's go. I'll help you find who you're looking for.
When is Tony Soprano going to be in Sonic Racing? It could happen. We just need the rights. I would play as Tony Soprano in Crossworlds. I'm not playing as any other shitty guest characters. Maybe SpongeBob and Patrick. I could not give less of a fuck about Ichiban or Joker. Not that Joker, the one from Persona. Who else do they have? I forget. I forgot. Oh, fucking Hatsune Miku. I don't give a fuck about Hatsune Miku. Oh god, guys, this is it. This is it. Get ready to see my pain. Get ready to see what the tortures that I was subject to as a child. First, we gotta do the pool room. Did I ever play the adventure games on Dreamcast? I did play... I played the GameCube versions. I only played the Dreamcast versions at my friend's house growing up. Because he had a Dreamcast, we had a PlayStation. My parents were not buying me another game console, even though I would have much rather played Sonic Adventure than Crash Bandicoot. But when we did eventually get a GameCube, I was all up in that shit. I have like hundreds of hours in Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And I still have my original save files. Minecraft Steve? I've never played Minecraft, so it means nothing to me. And it's not even Jack Black Steve, so who cares? He doesn't yell chicken jockey. I don't want to hear about it. Oh, we're already fucked. We're gonna have to do this over. If they count down to 0... you have to start over. And if they hit each other, they lose a point. I think. Please go in. Please both of you go in so... Oh, there's one more. Just roll in there so I don't have to do it. Fuck yeah. True Cuber. Yeah, man. I had all the games on GameCube. And I still do. I've never sold or given away any of them. I refuse to. Have my everything from like... I think the first game I got on the GameCube, my aunt got me the GameCube for my birthday. And the first game she got me Super Mario Sunshine and Sonic Mega Collection. Which is weird, because I didn't ask for that. I didn't know that it existed. So the fact that she got it for me just like reactivated my autism from the Sega Genesis days. Early gambling.
There should be a Switch somewhere.
God, I wish this game was on the Switch. Silver, you're coping. Can I grab that guy's balls? No. That's the prime auntie. Yeah, she was like the cool aunt. So she like bought us all the stuff my parents were gonna buy us. She also got me a Game Boy Advance with a copy of Sonic Advance when I was a kid. I don't know how she knew I was obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't recall talking to people about it.
Leave this up to me.
Alright, Amy has the worst double jump in any video game ever, so watch this. You lose all jumping momentum, and she shoots straight up in the air. It's fucking weird. But in about a year or so, this is on the Switch via hacking. That would be awesome.
I feel it.
It better be the vanilla version. I don't want no Project 06. Oh yeah, she turns invisible in this game. I don't know why. Like most mechanics, it is undercooked. Because when she turns visible, if you're not mid-air, she does like a really long animation that the enemies can hit you during. Yeah, that. Please clear the spikes, please. Void turns invisible, the perfect game. Yeah, but you can still hear her. I'm not even going for that one up. We don't need it. My aunt's got me a bunch of Pokemon cards and toys as a kid because we watched it together. That's cute. I mean, I watched Pokemon, I think it was like when it was on like Saturday mornings with my siblings. Of course, that led to Yu-Gi-Oh! And etc., etc. And so on and so forth. We will not be turning invisible, thank you very much. You're a woman, you never need an extra life. Right, she has everything handed to her. Remember when, like a Chris Chan tier autist spends an entire game chasing her in Sonic Adventure? Let's grab that coin while we're here. Invisible Void, Metal Gear Solid. Is there an Invisible Void? I know the Fear turns invisible. And the Gray Fox turns invisible. Oh! Olga Gerlukovich turns invisible. So every male fan of her? Yeah. Literally, Corey Spaz Kid is in Sonic Adventure. He's just a big green robot with giant oven mitt hands. The chick named Quiet. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot she turns invisible. I don't remember much about Quiet, to be honest. Quiet. Wow, rude. What did I do? Very, very clever of them to put the switch right in front of the door that it opens. Thank you. Where is she? Can we see her from here? I can't even go out through this door. So the switch she hit had nothing to do with this room. We're just gonna land on these things because they're just like drag and dropped assets they just threw into the wall. Saying, yeah, I know, I'm busting your balls. You remember a lot about well, yeah, I remember, yeah, like you said, I remember things about her when she's visible. I don't remember anything about her being invisible. Come on, grab that last one. Nice. One more. Oh, the balls, boys. Fuck! I guess it was like one like millimeter outside of my grabbing range. What can you do? Miss every game having an obligatory Egyptian pyramid section. Well, why does Soliana have an Egyptian pyramid, though? Like, at least in Sonic Adventure 2, the pyramids are just in Egypt. But this is just like an Egyptian pyramid in the middle of like a Venetian city. Oh, it fell over on its own. Okay, whatever. Give me those rangs. Statue's base has just completely disappeared. That doesn't usually happen. Actually, Mussolini Hedgehog took over the Middle East too. Muslim hedgehogs. I mean, there are canonically Muslims in Sonic. In Sonic Adventure 2, you have to go to like a, not Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Unleashed. You have to go to a Muslim caliphate And there is literally like a guy who's like, I don't want to be a Muslim. And he has a whole side quest line. Ah, I got him before his balls grew back. I don't often just like whack the enemies like that because it's not super effective, but it can save time once in a while.
Well, I guess that's done.
The rest of the enemies in this room, not a problem. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna check the chat because we are gonna be here a while. Let's see. Sonic, Silver, and Shadow are cool, but my fan character Come Quick the Goonhog is much cooler. Pyramid levels in Sonic Adventure 2 are literally Sandopolis and Angel Island. That would be pretty cool, honestly. At some point, Eggman just built like a giant sunroof in the pyramids on Angel Island. Sonic Adventure games always shows the pyramids with camel jockeys next to them. Chala, Charmy the Muslim bee. Yeah, why weren't like, I don't know, they had, I liked the human designs in Unleashed, so I can't complain that they didn't make them animals, because the animal designs in Sonic Forces were so stupid looking that it made me wish the humans from Unleashed were back. Even if they were giving me stupid quests. Like, help an obese black person become a rapper or something. I forget that whole side quest. So, this is just like a gamble. Hopefully we can finish this in like a year. This year we can get through the stage. No, we're starting over. I'll never forget that one Canadian YouTuber describing Silver's melee attack as a little bitch slap. Which one was that? I don't watch other people play Sonic games because I know they're going to enjoy them the wrong way. You're not going to enjoy them the way that I enjoy them, and it's going to make me angry. Let's see if it goes straight into the hole. Oh, nice. Oh, no, it's wedged against the pillar. We're fucked, but we'll give it a shot. I will not give up hope. That is a legendary quote. I'm stealing it. Go, go, go! We might do it. We might do it. No! Oh. There is a way to clip through this door frame, but it's really unreliable. It's actually easier to just roll the fucking ball. One of the original 06 sucks, guys. Well, you know what? 06 doesn't suck. Just this level sucks. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Clement J. I never seen him. I had a long period where I just didn't watch people on YouTube because I thought they were all annoying. That was around, like, the normal boots period. I was like, I don't want to watch these fucking people. Pro Jared is weird looking. I don't want to see his face. Peanut Butter Gamer, more like Peanut Butter Lamer. Give me the goddamn ball already. Hold on, I'm too far to the wrong side. There we go. Sonic Pinball ass ball rolling. The physics in Sonic Spinball are more reliable than this shit. And this is they really touted the fact, like, yeah, we got the Havoc physics engine for a new game, and this is what it wrought. Don't do it. Oh no, oh no. Oh, thank you. Thank you, shitty silver boxes that are here in this ancient tomb for some reason. Roll this way. Sorry, I see the chat rolling along. I have to lock the fuck in, okay? Clear the pillar. Clear the pillar. Oh my god. Guys, this doesn't work. I'm gonna blow my brains out. Oh no! Oh, we did it. We did it in less than 20 minutes.
Great!
And guess what? We got an S rank, so I never have to play this stage on this file again. Unless I want to get the silver coins. Oh, how many Sonic 06 3+ hours video essays have you seen, Thorn? None! Absolutely none. I will not have some, like, Shlomo on YouTube besmirch this beautiful game. Only I get to do that. And maybe Perp. I don't know how much of a history he has with this game. Yeah, 12.5 minutes is an S rank in that stage. I'm excited for the Fallout Collector's Edition. Is that for New Vegas? Look, man, I don't think my laptop could run New Vegas. I'm glad they're re-releasing it. Maybe it'll be more optimized.
Sonic yet.
I can't believe Sonic wasn't in the desert! New Vegas. I never had an Xbox, so I never played 06. Brother, you are missing out.
I've been looking for you.
I got this game for
It was Trigger.
Christmas of 2006.
Your actions will
And boy, was that a Christmas to remember.
My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you.
You only played PO6, and that's pretty. Yeah, I've never played PO6. I've only ever played Vanilla 06.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
Now, whenever I get an updated computer, I will probably play it. Basically, $145 for the statue and the stickers. Well, they're also re-releasing Fallout 4 on the Switch 2, and guess what? We will not be playing. I have played enough Fallout 4 for one lifetime. I never need to play it again. It's no use. Oh, this boss fight's so much easier on Silver's end.
Here I come. Gotcha.
That wasn't a homing attack. He just teleported.
Here I come.
Need to get, like...
What? What?
That hurt!
Here I come. Wow, I'm serious.
He's serious now. But you can just grab him and throw him. Feels good to be on the giving end. Feels good to be topping.
What? That hurt. No.
What? Canonically, that's how it happened. I don't think I got an S rank here. Need 30,000 to get an S rank in boss
Looks like
fights.
I'm on a roll.
It's no use, unfortunately. Not this stream. That was the 500 subscriber stream. Did not get the gold medal for clearing Act rank with S rank. Video essays always end up being long cope sessions masquerading as critique. It depends. Like, I like... Sometimes they're just really long, like, people just explaining what the game is.
How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world? What are you?
Eggman just punching his computer watching Silver defeat Sonic with chairs.
Must be destroyed.
Right? He just, like, pulls some wrestling move shit on Sonic, and Eggman's like, oh, I didn't need to build a fucking Death Star with my face on it.
Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this.
Stop!
Amy? Get out of my way, Amy. This is
I'm not above hitting a woman, Amy.
Absolutely not.
Do his psychic powers like have to pass through her? Like, can he not like lift him from behind her?
The person you were looking for was Sonic. Were you planning to kill him?
Are you planning to dead-ass unalive him?
He's responsible for destroying my world.
That's crazy! crazy! Sonic would never do that.
But it's true! In the near future, his actions will cause the devastation of my world. So I must!
No! I don't believe it. Even if that was true. If I had to choose between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic.
They should make a Chow Garden Pokemon Go ripoff with crappy minigames. Sega could just make a Chow Garden game and it would sell. I don't know like what the fuck the problem is. We have the technology. It's been around for 25 years. What if she farted? Well then her visible panties as they are in this game would probably have a brown stain on them. Don't tell the Zitter Sonic hits that exists though. He's very Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner pilled right now. He looks very like distraught. He's very Sigma coded, miserable. He got told off by a Foid.
Well, Blaze? To kill someone to save the world. Is that really the right thing to do?
I'm literally crinkling right now. Great, bro. You gotta really let like the brown flow when you're playing Sonic. You know, like if my fiance comes in the room and tells me, "Stop gaming, you're shitting yourself. Stop playing Sonic 06, you're shitting yourself." I'm just gonna have to be like, "Oh, no, no, not yet."
Since he's after Dr. Eggman, let's sneak into Eggman's base. Maybe we'll learn something new.
Not yet. Silver, stop killing Sonic. You're shitting yourself. Not yet. I mean, Blaze is probably the Brap queen of the franchise. She's got those fire powers coming from somewhere. Poor Amy forced to crinkle hundreds of times by DeviantArt. I mean, you know what? There are worse fates. Just look at what's happened to Sonic. Oh, Psycho Shock. Yes, this is the best ability for Silver. It makes his combat viable. You just do this, and then every enemy around you gets stunned. Big the Cat and Eggman having a Brap contest. Imagine them like crinkling their toes. Like you playing Sonic Adventure, as soon as you beat Chaos 6 with Big, like Eggman challenges him to a toe crinkling contest and they both turn their feet directly towards the camera and you just hear like their toe knuckles cracking. Alright, I think we gotta go to the White Acropolis. I'm just guessing here. I'm not talking to any civilians if I can avoid it. I'm pro gamer maxing. Yes! Okay, because you have to use your new superpower. Stage design in my Sonic game? Couldn't be. This is Eggman's Goon Chamber. That's why there's a picture of a teenage girl on the wall. And it's right outside the White Acropolis, which is just covered in his cum everywhere. Wouldn't even be the first time. In the OVA, he like fantasizes about having children with like a 14-year-old. White Monster acquired. No, that's a seltzer. I already drank the White Monster. And I cranked the White Monster too. Oh, you mean crinkling toes? Ah, I meant something else. I know. I know you're talking about Dipey. Dipey Braps. We gotta crinkle some toes, we gotta crinkle some diapies. Crinkling can be like a double entendre. Yeah, I'd like some crinkle cut fries. That is to say, I want them to smell like my diaper. Oh, I think I have to find a switch or something. I haven't played Silver Story in a hot minute. What the fuck? I didn't realize those laser beams shot that high in the air. Maybe I just gotta kill these dudes. Yeah, that's it. There's a hobo just jorking it under his pants on the sidewalk. I hate it here. Oh, yeah, I know. I've been to New York City, bro. Like, I've seen my share of, like, homeless people acting like subhumans that need to be put in a cage. Oh, no! And I lost my rings. I'm fucked. I'm fucked! No, I can't get them. Oh, now I have control of the camera. Oh, we made it, thank goodness. Oh, this robot's fuck. Maybe we didn't make it. Can't see shit. Ah! It's not the camera being bad, though. It's just the game testing me, okay? The game is actually good. Don't ever question me. Thank God we don't have to fight Egg Cerberus. Your work had to get rid of the bench outside because of hobos. My previous job, before it went remote, fortunately it was in the middle of one of those big, like, industrial, like, office parks, so there were no hobos, because there was nowhere for them to buy liquor. Still better than the mega tweakers in Vegas that would poop in our stairwell. One almost stabbed me. Oh, scary. We hate our homeless people, don't we, folks? Gotta take out the searchlights or we cannot proceed. Just like Shadow's level, just kidding. Shadow's level, you have to, like, shoot them with a missile. From your stupid monster truck. Or you could just throw the objects in no particular direction whatsoever, I guess. What did that do? Oh, it summoned 2 crates. I was just saying there wasn't enough crates in this game. And the hobo tries to rob me, but I stopped him with vents. I'm bleeding out. Yeah, well, you'd be arrested if you did anything to a homeless person. I'm sorry, they're God's chosen people. Can I break this with my Psycho Shock? No! I don't think there's a laser grid here anyway. I could probably just run past it. Oh. Oh, gee whiz, dude. Oh, dude, come on. What the frick, man? Shadow likes monster trucks and big guns. All he needs is a Bass Pro. Yeah, you know that motherfucker be fishing. Although Sonic fishes too. In Sonic Frontiers. Which is it's a pretty good fishing minigame, all things considered. It's actually better than Big's fishing minigame in Sonic Adventure. Well, it's easier anyway. In Sonic Adventure, there's actual mechanics to it. It's not just an elaborate QuickTime event. I would know because I completed that game 100% so I could play as Metal Sonic. Anything is better. Don't talk about my goat. Like, step off my goat, okay? We love Big the Cat in this chat. This is certified Big Love Zone. They should remake the show Big Love, but it's Big the Cat instead of Bill Paxton. And he has multiple wives, but they're Amy and Rouge and Blaze, etc. et al. These guys, you actually have to stun twice for some reason. Is there a laser grid here? Do I have to go... no, I could just float right over. Cool. We call chat here Big the Chat. That's a good one, buddy. You out thunk me there. Fucker! He dodged expertly. I'm not even bothering. Let's just leave. Radical. Bringing Big the Cat to my local fishing spot like I'm bringing Rain Man to the casino. Look at these physics. Now that's what I call game design. Give me the robots. I was hoping to get a bonus, but I think there has to be like 5 or more of them. There's a Big the Cat-like character in Expedition 33. Is he like 7 foot tall and purple? I think we did it. I think we nailed another S. Awesome. Let awesome sauce. Epic, even. I'm so glad it took us less than 30 minutes to get through Dusty Desert. You don't know how relieved I am. I was worried that was going to be like a quarter of the fucking stream today. I'll play it eventually. I just like... It's not at the top of my lists, and if it's not at the top of my lists, I am not paying $50 or more. And besides, Kronos is going to keep me occupied for quite a while.
Looks like we've
Epic,
arrived
simply
a little too
epic. Oh, right. Silver doesn't fight Egg Cerberus, but he does fight Egg Genesis.
What? Oh no!
What the frick? What in the goddamn? S-rank Jenkum Boofer? Are you, though? Are you on my level? Click, clack, clack. Eggman doesn't say anything this time because he doesn't know Silver's there, I guess. Egg Genesis. There is a unfinished level in Sonic 2, I think, called Genocide City. And Eggman also references genocide in Sonic Lost World. Hedgehog Holocaust. Now we're just naming things like Duke Nukem levels. Adam's Twitter account was the true casualty of the Palestine War. I kind of miss him spurging out. Like, you know, I never liked him that much, but like he lost all respect anyone might have had for him, but then he like also stopped being funny, annoying. So like, I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at all these physics going on. Throw It reminds me of one of the bosses from Mega Man 64. Mega Man 64, is that Mega Man Legends? Because I played Mega Man Legends on the PS1. I've never played any Mega Man game on the N64 though. I loved the robots in that game though. The dungeons in that game scared the fuck out of me as a kid. They were like spooky. But that game was great to have as a kid. It had so much stuff to explore. Come on. P4 really thought replacing hot, clumsy girls with obnoxious lesbian from the local smoke shop would work out. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with Frosk. And then that dumbass, the completionist, tried to defend her. It's like, sorry, bro. Has anyone watched his like most recent video, his like Donkey Kong video? Was it any good? I mean, his videos were never particularly good, but I assume it is at least up to par with his previous content. EPP was right. He should have just like evil maxed when he came back. Mega Man 64 is Legends? Okay. Yeah, Legends is fucking awesome. That's honestly my favorite Mega Man game, probably. Got his ass. I think he does his stupid, like, tries to crash into you thing here.
Silver, watch it. He's coming in.
I've never been hit by that, so I don't know if it actually, like, damages you or one-shots you.
That took too long.
I agree. TBH. Oh, my tummy is growling. That's all I've eaten today was a muffin from Dunkin' Donuts. They renovated my Dunkin' Donuts and it sucks now. Wait, there's a tarot card lady in Expedition 33. So there's this tall fishing guy and a tarot card lady. So it literally is just ripping off Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't even need to play it. If I want to play turn-based Sonic the Hedgehog, I'll just play Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood,
Chaos Emerald.
which has a similarly overly long name to Clair Obscure.
It said this gem can transform your thoughts into power. Collect 7, and a miracle's supposed to happen. Keep it as a lucky charm.
Okay. Why
It transforms your thoughts into power.
why did the Egg Genesis have one of the emeralds in it? I don't understand. You know that the plot of Ys 8 is literally just Sonic Adventure without the furries? Cringe. The furries are what make the story of Sonic Adventure good.
But now I think I'm in trouble.
How did you get here? Void detected.
Maybe I should just walk away real quietly before they spot me.
Love midget for exactly right. Like there's so many games that just straight up rip off the Sonic games. It's not even funny, man.
Begin searching immediately. I
This
repeat,
way.
prisoner has escaped.
I was playing. I don't remember what I was playing or what I was watching or something, but something had like the exact same like premise of like the Phantom Ruby, and I was like, "Come on, guys, we're stealing from Sonic the Hedgehog now. Let's grow up here."
Thank you so much for rescuing me.
We just walked home.
Grateful. I'm Amy. Amy Rose. My name is...
Thank God Soliana was stricken with some plague or something, because there would be like people all over the place trying to get a piece of Elise here. What's up, Captain Ahab gets his revenge? How you doing?
Wait, you're not Elise, the Princess of Soliana, are you?
You stupid
I'll bet
bitch.
someone's already on their way to rescue
She doesn't
me.
know what Sonic looks like, and she doesn't know what a major politician looks like.
Someone I know said to me, nothing
My
starts
official
with
persona,
action.
I'll ask Saber Scorpion to draw me a new profile picture where I'm a furry character.
You wouldn't happen to have some feelings for this person, would you? What? No.
What is going on with
okay. Love changes everything.
Amy's dress is just like,
Feels
it only
every
covers the
little
front of her in
moment
this
your
one.
Life is huge, doesn't it?
May this be the most Kino Sonic story? I mean, yeah. Wait till we get to the ending. That's gonna be a whole other stream, is just doing the final story.
No, I really.
Be the cat with a Burger King crown.
That's so cute. Come
Get that
on.
hedgehog off the plane!
Look, you're a princess and you're super cute. That guy's the lucky one. I also have someone that I'm pursuing too. I
My
wish I
spirit
could-
animal. Oh god. I don't know. I have to think about that. I have a chipmunk that lives on my back porch and I love him. That's the closest thing I have to a spirit animal. You ever pick up a pen and paper? I could draw Thorin Oakenshield as a Sonic OC. I can draw as well, I just choose not to. And I don't draw with a tablet, I just draw on like a pen with a pen and paper. I have to defeat all the enemies for going after Elise. Let me just turn invisible.
Man, we came all the way here and the town's filled with bad.
Why is her hammer so small in this game?
Huh.
It's trying to stay in the air for when I turn invisible. Big with a burger crown is now your brand. I mean, I do love Big. He's awesome. And I do love cats, too. My fiance and I have been considering getting a pet, and a cat is our go-to. Not because I don't like dogs. I love dogs, but I don't know if we have the space for one, and I have had enough of like people with dogs asking me to watch their dogs, so I don't want to subject people I know to that. Alright, we got the little red robot with the red yarmulke on. We're just gonna hit him with a hammer. Kill all the other ones. Get a froggy. There was a frog outside my front door a couple weeks ago, and I was worried about him, so I gently brought him back to the woods where he belonged. Nice try. Oh, you got me. It was a legitimately nice try, I guess. I'm calling my little brother Fake Cell because he played Vex instead of Sonic Heroes. I mean, I've always wanted to play Vex. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty edgy. It's no Shadow the Hedgehog, I'm sure, but I'm sure it has its charms. Synthetic Man vouches for it, and that was prior to him being completely insufferable. You know, Peter, I'm, something of an artist myself. Look, man, I don't know what it is about putting Knuckles, the Echidna, in this Family Guy that was very funny to me. Redrawing Brian Griffin as Knuckles made me laugh, like, genuinely. Kirsha broke Synthetic Man. I think Sphere Hunter broke Synthetic Man. Buck broke him. My opinion on Lord Frogmire, I don't know who that is. Get a pet rock. I mean, I have a succulent and I have an aloe plant. Does that count?
I've been waiting so patiently for you to return, Prince.
Does Soliana just have no military besides these like handful of guards walking around town doing nothing? Because he's just at the castle. Frogmire is his brother. Synthetic Man's brother? I haven't watched any of his streams, so I don't pay attention to anything his brother's doing.
Mephiles.
The most overpaid guards.
Tell me.
Yeah, they might as well be
Who is the Iblis Trigger?
Washington D.C.
Why does he want
Capitol
to destroy
Police.
the world?
Why
I don't like cats because I don't like hair on everything. Get a hairless cat. They're cute.
Unless you complete your task, your future will remain the same.
Frogmire's since brother, he makes parody vids. They're good. How does he feel about having like a severely autistic brother who just complains about everything all the time?
If you want this.
Do you want this building? Twirls away and disappears. He's just gone now, by the way. He just blinked out of existence. They didn't like watch him walk away. Basically synth, except he still cares about things. Yeah, Synthetic Man doesn't do anything he likes anymore. He only does stuff for the algorithm, which also is insufferable. It's Halloween. I gave up doing scary streams because I wanted to play more Sonic 06. I can't resist the urge to play Sonic the Hedgehog games on stream, guys. The problem is that he complains so much about everyday life, but just doesn't have a life. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as someone who leaves the house. Did I just hear a smoke? No, I changed. Well, my smoke alarms don't have batteries, but it did go off once, and I had to do a bunch of crap. Oh no, we have to do the stealth side quest. Wait, what is this guy doing? Look at this guy's hat.
Why can't I?
That's a pretty sick hat. I'm gonna be real. It's only on a train conductor's got quite the fit. Oh, I need the stupid dash ability. This is one of the worst side quests in the game. I hope you're ready for it. Sonic 06 is the best spooky game. Yeah, you know. You look away for a second, and then Soliana NPC jump scare. Stealth side quest on my Sonic 06? Yeah, mandatory stealth games were really big in the 2000s. What were they thinking with these human characters? Well, You know, Super Mario Odyssey ripped this game's human designs off. No, wait. The Heart of Wind is what I'm looking for. Why is it cheaper than the Shock Bracelet? So now I can do this. Hey. Yeah, they go, hey. Or the fat guys go, roll. Let's talk to a fat guy. Watch. Oh, I've never heard that voice before. Alright, don't... Stop moving your mouth at me. Get away. There's probably a lot of lore about Soliana that I don't know because I just don't want to talk to any of these fucking people. The regular human characters suck in Mario too. Yeah, well, that's just because they're New Yorkers. They could be awesome, like Sonic Man is in this game. Silver gets to race Sonic Man. If I see him, we will race him. Get into the gas station. I don't know why I say gas station. They couldn't have the Duke voice that line. Game is collapsing under the weight of having to render all these guys walking. Hell yeah!
Great!
There isn't really any lore about Soliana that the main story doesn't already tell you. Ugh, I was 100 points away from an S rank.
Looks like I'm on a
I had to be
roll.
2 seconds faster. They expect you to beat that in under like 20 seconds. Yes, I would love a Cranberry Moscow Mule, Cunning Druger. Just drive all the way to New York and drop it off for me. Gotta sneak fast. No, you gotta sneak at like a light jog, because that's all Silver does. Alright. I forgot that Silver does this stage too. Is there a time limit for him? I don't remember, honestly. You just crossed the border in New Hampshire? Yeah, just a short little drive. Why not? Could have a little, I could go for some booze. That's a double entendre, because it's Halloween!
Get away!
What is this?
This scale tilts differently.
What is this?
Use wisely to move forward.
Oh, it blew up the crate. Why would I want to do that? That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, I think this is the only version of the stage that doesn't have a time limit. Which is nice. Because this is one of the only, like, really well-made stages in the game. This would have been a fun stage in Sonic Generations.
This conveyor belt changed direction.
I think it's the only train-themed Sonic stage besides Rail Canyon and that one in Sonic Triple Trouble. Fuck me, Silver. Could you just... That's bad out of context. Could you just float?
If I put weights on this scale, I'll be able to move forward.
Silver doesn't weigh anything, but the crates, you better believe these things are 1 million pounds. These weigh 6 million pounds. Yeah! Yeah! Doom Eternal ripped that off. Let's be real here. They added the air dash move, but you have to like refill it with floating power-ups. Doom Eternal wishes it was Sonic 06. Let's be real here. Hugo Martin is a hack. He's running like absolute balls. Grab the silver coin. Yes. 6 million pounds. It's hardly 260,000. Yeah. You know, I might have been exaggerating a bit. Rouge the Bat walks in. Actually, it was 7 million. Getting flashbacks to John and Aaron. Look, man, they ain't got half of my Sonic swag. All due respect to John. No respect to Aaron. Fuck that guy. And his complete and utter lack of a chin. Damn it all. I just need to hit this gate. Several times, apparently. At the right angle. There we go. If I could just hit Sonic right on the neck, I can paralyze him. Yeah, what if Sonic ran a little too fast? What if he gotta go fasted too hard and he just, like, suffered a neck injury? A life-altering neck injury. JonTron said nothing incorrect. Nope. Not one thing. I mean, he was arguing with Destiny. He was right by default. He traded talking with Aaron for talking with Destiny, and he realized, oh, this is just the same shit. Man, this is really running like ass. Woof. Woof. Sonic's kryptonite is a broken neck. Yeah, like imagine you have a superhero. He's like Achilles. Like my only weak spot is my neck. As long as you don't snap my neck, I can do anything. But he doesn't have any like real superpowers. He can't die unless you break his neck. Get me out of here. It's like 15 FPS hell. See, Psycho Shock fixes everything. I don't think I actually have to fight these enemies. I can just go this way. And then we have to boss fight with Shadow, I think. Big the Cat blowing in a straw and going through loops. My one weakness is my giant exposed heart. Oh, like the magician from House of the Dead, right? Or every Resident Evil enemy. I have a giant pulsating organ. Please don't hit it. Hell, the Bio-Lizard has that too. Now that I think about it. Thank God that's over. That was borderline hurting my eyes. I've never played the game like this close to the screen. I've only played it on like a big TV. I've never played it on a computer monitor like 3 feet from my face. Bio-Lizard should have... Yeah, that would have been fun. But they would have had to explain it, because you can't just have a giant lizard shove a space station up his ass, come out of nowhere. You can do that in a video game, but you can't do that in a movie.
You again. This time, there will be no more interruptions. The Iblis trigger must die.
Immediately gets interrupted. It runs so bad because of all the trains.
So how was your little walk?
I don't know, man. I feel like if Eggman was in charge, the trains would run on time.
Elise! It's time to end this. Who?
Homst!
Why are you getting in my way?
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Silver is literally the only character that acknowledges that it's weird that Mephiles and Shadow look exactly the same. Alright, so it's basically the same fight as with Sonic, except he does his Chaos Spear instead of homing attacking you. So we're just gonna throw shit at him.
I won't hold back. Here I come.
No use him? You have to hit him first before you can no use him. No, it's no uses, Will Stancil. Shadow is here, the gaming is peak. Where is he? Because he can hit you through objects.
No.
No! What the fuck was that about? Why is he saying no?
No.
Hold on. There we go. We got him. But I forgot to hold the button down, so I'm gonna have to actually let him go so I can pick stuff up. You go that way. Alright, this time I won't let go of the button so I can keep picking stuff up. Alright, we'll let him go and start throwing shit at him immediately. It did 0 damage. It do be no use, Mr. Stancil. What if there was Will Stancil the Hedgehog? That'd be pretty cool. What animal would Will Stancil be?
No.
Now, could you fuck off while I pick up some tools to throw at you? I'm just throwing shovels and pickaxes at him. Oh no, I didn't want to stand on it! A bear, probably?
No.
Does he seem like, you know, rough and tumble enough to be a bear, buddy? Oh no, he's gone Super Saiyan Kaioken. Alright, we grabbed him. Now I can grab some tools. I need my tools! I have to have my tools! Nice try, Bozo. As long as I can look in your general direction, you are doomed. YouTube comments give it XP because, oh, my life is like a video game. My life is honestly like a video game. I feel like I'm constantly leveling up. And I feel like I'm close to leveling up right now, so don't cross me, because you look like just enough XP. I should have wore my Sonic shirt and Sonic socks and had my Sonic coffee cup and wore my Shadow the Hedgehog hat for the stream, but I forgot! I said the same thing to my wife. Good. Put her in her place. Don't ever let a woman interrupt you playing video games. That's the most important thing. I'm not even using my powers anymore. I'm just gonna punch you.
You!
Don't bother. With the Chaos Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free.
I won't give up! It all depends on me! Can't lose! Not when I'm so close! Ah!
Chaos
Control!
Why did he think to do that? Why? What's happening?
You induced chaos control.
I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world!
Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
What? What are you talking about?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago. Follow.
It was a little thing called Gamergate. I know we've seen this cutscene last stream, but I'm not skipping. Steve Jobs died of ligma? Yeah, possibly even sugma.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter. Why so loud? Why do you refuse to listen to my voice?
It's because you're such a nag. Who's Steve Jobs? He's I don't know. He made like a weird phone or something. Steve Jobs wrote Yu-Gi-Oh! It's about on his level of intelligence. I'd believe that.
Is that flame? It's Iblis.
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
That's Mephiles? They're escaping.
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Leave him to me.
Seal it with this.
Someone, I forgot who it was last stream in the chat, said use this book because there's a problem with the fucking script. Imagine dying because you had cancer and decided to just eat fruit instead of getting treatment. Look, man, a couple of plums and apples were totally gonna make those gigantic tumors shrink. Just had to wait a little bit. The book. Right. I have to piss. So when this stage starts, I will go take a little wee-wee. A laboratory like this under Soliana. Alright, guys. I will be back in a minute. I just gotta bleed the lizard. Okay, I'm back. That was a lot of piss. Armored Core. Oh, yeah. I fucking Perp. Of course, Perp recognizes one of the best game soundtracks ever. One of the best non-Sonic soundtracks ever. Fucking Armored Core Nexus. I'm zazzing it up a little bit because I've decided we will finish Silver's story. So I'm cracking open an ice cold brewski. Because it's a Sunday afternoon, I'm going to do what the fuck I want. But because it is a beer, we have to give a shout out. R.I.P. Cobes. We still miss you. Still thinking about you. This much later. When am I going to play some Stompy Robots on stream? I got to hook up my PS2 because I do have my original... Well, not my original. I've picked up a... I spent a lot getting a copy of Armored Core Nexus that is full... You know, everything is there. The instruction manual, the box, both discs, everything. But I could definitely stream it. I just have to hook up the PS2. I got to make the room for it though, because I only have room for like 2 or 3 consoles hooked up at once for streaming.
A laboratory like this?
Oh my gosh, it's already going like like half speed. So these silver balls are kind of like a theoretically cool mechanic. They don't really work well. The physics on them is all like fucked up. Armored Core, what's this about? Good games all of a sudden? Armored Core is just as good as Sonic 06. Hey Shadow, what's going on, buddy?
You go and leave the rest up to me.
21 seconds into Silver's state version of Aquatic Base, and we are playing as Shadow the Hedgehog. What is this? Sonic Heroes or something? Silly never had a PlayStation either, so my first Armored Core game was the newest one because it finally came to PC. I mean, it's a good one to start with at least. Armored Core 6 was great. You know, there's a lot of people who go to bat for 4 Answer, and I played it, and it was mid. Not all Armored Core games are created equal. It is a very good series. But Nexus has always been my favorite one. It's just, like, so good. The music is good, the story is good, the stages are good. The final boss is fucking brutal. That was like From Software firing on all cylinders. Why even have that? Why even have a special psychokinetic thing on the floor? Why have the cage around the spring? Just seems like a waste. When are we getting Shadow the Hedgehog 2? Depending on who you ask, we already did. In the form of Shadow Generations. It does have Black Doom in it. Which I think that's a good argument in favor of saying that is Shadow the Hedgehog 2. I need to hit... Oh no, I just have to deactivate it with this. I'm gonna be real with you. Shadow and Silver have cooler logos than Sonic does. Black Doom is a great name. I mean, you know, he's evil and he's black, so... I wonder what his name in Spanish is. I probably couldn't say it on stream. How you doing, Evan? I haven't seen you in the chat in a minute. It's always been aware of the series, always wanted to play it. Yeah, it's a shame that it's Armored Core is so niche that, like, immediately after a game comes out, it would immediately skyrocket in price because they sold so poorly in the West. I mean, obviously 6 changed that. 6 sold really well. 6 is probably going to be cheap in the foreseeable future, but like any other game, like 5 and Verdict Day are like brutally expensive sometimes. 4 can run up to like 50, 60 bucks, even though it's like kind of mid. And then anything older than that, it's just like you're shit out of luck. Although you can get Armored Core... if you have a functioning PS3, on the PlayStation Store, you can get Armored Core Verdict Day and Armored Core 1 for less than like $30 each, I think. Armored Core 1 is like $10. A Verdict Day is like 20. Maybe I should download it while it's still there. That's probably the only good thing Sony's done in the last 10 years is keep the PS Store running for the PS3. I think they'll put Black Doom in. Look, if they put Iblis in the movie series, they are putting Black Doom in the movies. It's gotta happen. Like, I feel it in my heart of hearts that it could theoretically happen. They should make a Sonic racing game? Yes, and get TJ Davis back to do the music. Right, I forget which way to go, because the stage is, like, really ass-backwardly designed. That's the way from whence I came. Yeah, it's rough, but it works. It gets the job done, which is more than you could say about the Wii U eShop. That the slow-mo power is just garbage FPS in this game. I truly cannot. This game just runs like ass. Okay, unlike with Sonic where we could just cheat this part, we actually have to do this. So, pray for me, guys. If this thing gets hit by one of these lasers, it just instantly falls. Doesn't even, like, whittle down in size a bit. It just, like, pops like a balloon. He hedgehogged across the chrome ball very silverly. Oh yeah, we made it. Nice. I didn't know this was an Unreal 5 game. No. This is, what was it, that engine called? Not Crytek, Cryware. That was what all of Sega's Sonic games were made on in the 2000s. Regardless of how well they could run them. Chrome the Hedgeball? I mean, honestly, that does sound like a legitimate name someone would give for their OC. Is this what the inside of the Silver Dome looks like? Can I just leave? No, I have to kill these stupid purple bats! I don't even understand the logistics of how they work. They, like, try to attack you and immediately hurt themselves. It makes no fucking sense. What were they thinking? Alright, we're up to part 2. And then after this, I believe we have Kingdom Valley, which means we have to do the fucking Trials of Soliana, which is a nightmare. And then we have to do Flame Core, and then Iblis Phase 3, and then we beat Silver Story. What if Silver Mission, but everything is silver? To be fair, Sonic and Shadow both have to play in this stage too. This is, like, of all the stages in the game, this is the one that most looks like it's out of a PS2 game. This is the only one that doesn't look next gen, but it gets away with it by having cool music. It looks like a stage out of a Platinum Games game. So, my point being, Platinum Games ripped off Sonic the Hedgehog. Because they're hacks. Now, those big guys you can't really stun. Their eyeball pops out and you can stun them for like a second, but it rarely works. Come on. Yeah, there we go. When they do the smash move. Like, Sonic and Shadow both reference those enemies having weak points, but their movesets do not account for being able to hit them in the weak points at all, so I don't know why they put that in there. Oh, no! No! Woo! I didn't go over the laser grid. Silly me. I'm so sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost killed myself. Whoopsie. Shadow should say the F word. If Sega was going for an M rating with Shadow the Hedgehog, he probably would have, but they pussied out. Let's see if we can just get past these guys. No, my ball! How can I ponder my orb from over here? Oh, fuck me. You know what? Fuck it.
Was this underwater?
No, Silver. We're in the desert, clearly. Oh, I lost my balls. Hell yeah. We're doing good. We lost our balls, but we might survive this. The next Sonic game will be a Souls-like. I'd still play it. I would still buy it day one, and I would still play it. As long as there's no IDW comic book characters in it, I will buy it day one and play it to 100% completion. Actually, that's not true. I still haven't 100% completed Sonic Forces because it requires you to replay every stage like 70 times, and I just... Stages aren't that good, man. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh! Alright, alright. We're almost there. We're not gonna make it. Oh, fuck. I can't believe we did that.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door.
Don't worry, they're killed by magnets for some reason. Resident Evil 4 ass stage design, am I right? Hell yeah. Never doubt my ability to get through a room in this game. If we made it through the fucking ballroom in Dusty Desert in less than 20 minutes, we can do anything at this point. Give me your ball. Fuck! Come on, you finna smash or what? There we go. Hell yeah. How'd we do? How'd we do? Oh, we got the S rank. You fucking know we got the S rank.
Perfect.
Oh yeah. This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Are there female hedgehogs? Yeah, Amy. And also you can make your own in Sonic Forces. You can make your own foidly Sonic girl. Although, I'll be real, the OC creation in Sonic Forces left much to be desired.
Hey, what are you doing? You've got to leave.
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That must not happen.
Sonic 4 movie gonna make the next generation of degens? It might. Just wait for the art. Just wait for the fan art. The female hedgehogs run, and does it make their feet sweat? Unfortunately, Amy doesn't do a whole lot of running.
Living flame
What is that thing in his
entrusted
chest?
to the royal family.
He's got like a Darth Vader computer in his chest for some reason. I don't think I've ever noticed that. It's fucking weird. Just waiting for Sonic 4 to completely ruin Amy's characterization. I mean, it couldn't be worse than the complete and utter lack of personality she has in any game written by Ian Flynn at this point. The seams in the character model are showing on his weird, like, rubber robe.
Take her to a safe place.
It could be so much worse. Well, the problem is she doesn't have a personality anymore. She's like... Her personality is female and also has tarot cards.
Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens. Otherwise, your tears will call forth the flames inside.
She's gonna be a girl boss. I mean, it's something at
Become a
least.
strong queen who doesn't cry, no matter what happens. And live happily.
Did you do it?
No, yeah, I know. The Duke is dead. Can you believe it? Everyone's favorite character, the Duke of Soliana.
Yes. The flames are properly sealed. It's done.
Paramount wanted to make her more boyish looking before Sega vetoed it and then forced them to make the current design. Forgot where I heard that. Yeah, I don't know anything about what's going on with the production of the movies. Still gonna see it. It's still probably gonna be fun. But, you know, I was dreading Amy. I was, like, worried, like... She's such a very Japanese character.
You're going to leave it behind?
Yes, I already.
When am I
know
streaming
the
Manhunt? I already streamed
future.
Manhunt too. What more could you possibly ask for?
It's time to return.
I'll play the Sonic short release. Here's her dad is dead and immediately cries. Yeah, we were joking about that last stream. It's just like his whole plan is like, yeah, I hope this like 9-year-old never cries.
Control!
It was 10 years ago, so she's like 6. Now Manhunt 1. I only have it on my PS5, and supposedly it runs like absolute crap. Take the scepter with a immortal space god in it, and the magic emerald. Imagine when the Chaos Control Goatsy appears and she immediately wakes up and cries. Silver, it's not a lucky charm. Also, how does she fit that thing into a tiny-ass necklace 10 years from now? And she has it for 10 years, so the last 10 years of Sonic games couldn't have happened? Oh, she's just right there.
Blaze,
What did you see?
the Iblis trigger wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
The plot inconsistencies is why I really can't get into Sonic. Come on, Larry, grow up. Also, good to see you, Larry. I don't really see you in a lot of
They're
my
quite
streams.
noisy.
They're quite noisy, this crowd of people. They're so loud.
For Dr. Eggman's base in response to his earlier threat.
What if his ultimate objective was to release
He straight up said
Ignis?
Eggman. Silver and Blaze have so much chemistry. It's almost like one of them is from a totally different universe or something. Oh, that's his nose. You didn't notice? All the Sonic characters have like a tiny black cucumber for their nose. The Hedgehog characters, anyway.
I'm going to stop Dr. Eggman no matter
Oh,
what.
we're playing in slow motion again.
Let's go after him.
Alright, I think we have to go to Kingdom Valley. The game is taking a big shit right now. It's actually not even the game right now. It's my OBS. I'm watching the frame rate like fluctuate for seemingly no reason. But you know what? I've played worse. I'll make it work. Amy has a tiny cat nose. Though. Yeah, it's a male hedgehog thing, okay? What really bothers me is the inconsistency in the depiction of bears. Because you have Bark, who's like this big bear guy. But then you have the bears in Sonic Forces, and they just like look like monkeys with hedgehog noses. In criticism of Amy's design, that she doesn't really look like a hedgehog at all. Man, I hate to break it to you about Sonic, but I had a pet hedgehog, and it didn't quite look the same. Also, hedgehogs are little assholes, so honestly, casting a hedgehog as your character with a bad attitude was pretty on point. I just need to find someone who tells me where to go next. There's no one with an orange question mark over their head. Not a single fucking person with an orange question mark over their head. I think I have to do a side quest, but I don't want to, like, initiate one, get stuck in it, and then we have to do it, and didn't need to do it at all. Hamsters do, too. I don't know. I had a lot of hamsters as a kid, and I don't remember them being, like, dickheads like a hedgehog was. But then again, they couldn't, like, stab you with their skin, so I guess it's a little different. They poop a lot. Yeah, that motherfucker shit all over the place, all the time. You had to clean that cage constantly. Let's just assume that this is where we gotta go, because Princess Elisa's attendant is here.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but can you take Anna somewhere safe? Protect Anna. She knows the secret. Turtles can die of shell softening. Why? It's not like something's eating them. Unless you're feeding them to something. Why would you do that, Fallon? Why would you feed your turtle to another animal? There are only a few enemies near the entrance of the forest. Carefully escort Anna there, please. Why don't you do it? There are 3 of you. There's the basic hedgehogs are spiky intuition, and Amy doesn't even look a little bit. She has her little spiky tuft of hair in the front, but that's about it. I like chickens, good pet, and gives you food. Oh, I would love to own chickens. One of my exes owned chickens, and she would bring me fresh eggs all the time. And they were all different colors, too. Like, there were green ones, brown ones, like vaguely blue ones. I kind of like these guys because they're like those like rhino guys from Sonic 3. Vaguely. I liked when Amy was Pink Sonic. I never liked her OG design. It's like green and orange, like very weird. I just not for me, buddy. Of all, like, the old character designs, I think hers was, like, my least favorite. I actually preferred Espio's original design with his, like, big green shoes. I feel like giving him purple shoes just kind of, like, distilled him down a bit. Now ducks, they poop a ton. It's all diarrhea. Isn't all bird shit diarrhea? I've never seen a bird take a solid shit, but I haven't spent a lot of time around chickens, so I wouldn't know for sure. I could use a ring or two, TBH. TBQH. Oh, these guys shoot missiles. I can theoretically avoid them. Why are they shooting missiles at this woman? Fuck me! The classic chaotics are awesome. Yeah, I like modern Vector's design, but it's just less slender than his old design, so it's fine. And Charmy is basically the same, but his proportions are different. But Espio is completely different looking. I thought you would take care of her. She died. I can understand Sega's desire to separate classic Sonic from modern Sonic, but I don't know why. I don't know why it has to be a different dimension. It's annoying. It's very irritating to think about. TBH. I don't like. I don't know, man. Sonic Forces pissed me off with that. With one line of dialogue, Sonic Forces became a mortal enemy of mine forever. You think they make other spin-offs after Paramount Plus dying?
Hey.
Yeah, I assume the wing that actually produces the TV shows and movies is separate from whoever's running the streaming software. I would like to... I mean, didn't they float the idea of a Shadow spin-off series? And I know Idris Elba was like, I would love to do a show with Knuckles and Shadow, even though I don't think they've ever communicated in any meaningful capacity in the entire franchise. Chaotix, oh yeah, well, Perp, I don't know if you, I don't think you were there. I streamed Knuckles Chaotix maybe like a month ago. It's a good time, man. It's definitely like the iffiest of the old Sonic games, but I still like it. Well, probably not as iffy as Sonic Labyrinth, but iffy enough. Iffy enough to warrant me calling it iffy. So like one of my chaotic streams. Okay. Well, I appreciate you turning up for it. I would love to play it on OG hardware, but I've mentioned I've never been able to get a 32X to function. It's just like... As far as like gaming hardware goes, the 32X is one of the biggest pieces of shit ever. Like, AVGN was not exaggerating when he called that thing fucking trash. Will Hatsune Miku be in the new movie? You know, the more anime they put in the movies, the better. Tom is our guy. You know what they say. Don't ask the guy in the right-wing group chat what his wife looks like. That's Tom. I didn't lose my rings this time, at least. I must not have been paying attention. I must have got hit by machine gun fire last time, like that, because it just causes you to lose rings. You don't actually get stunned. Your rings just fall out of you with no invincibility frames. You motherfucker. Are you excited for Avengers Doomsday to reveal Doom is actually Walter White? Is anyone excited for Avengers Doomsday? Is the big question. I mean, I know Movie Bob is. He's a big Marvel apologist. He just says everything they put out is good. I don't think he's had a negative opinion on a single Marvel project. What about it couldn't be done on a non-32X? So there is an effect that makes the pixels scale in a way that the Sega Genesis couldn't do on its own. And it admittedly looks pretty cool, but mechanically serves almost no purpose except for repositioning your secondary character when they get stuck on the environment. Any day now, lady. Jesus. But I think also I think the size of the stages in Knuckles Chaotix are they're much bigger and more complex than most of the early Sonic games. Like Sonic 3 is really the first one where they went off with the stage design because they had to accommodate Knuckles being able to climb every surface. And I think Sonic Mania did a pretty good job of reaching that level of complexity because they had to deal with not only Knuckles, but also Ray. Although Ray was kind of put in after, so some stages you can literally Mario feather right over. Have you ever attached Knuckles to Sonic 2? Yes. I hated playing Sonic 2 with Knuckles because he can't jump as high as Sonic. So there's certain areas where if you go into the wrong spot, you're stuck. You're just stuck because Knuckles can't jump over certain things. He can't jump over certain things, and there are certain surfaces he can't climb, so you're just fucked. Metal Sonic gets plugged into the internet and gets obsessed with Miku. That would be a good way to end the Sonic 4. Punish Knuckles. Yeah, I've been messing around with a lot of Sonic Origins in between playing Cronus, and it's like they let you play as Knuckles and Amy in any of the old games, but they don't function that great. Well, Amy's moves that they gave her is really like shitty, but Knuckles kind of the problem of his jump height props up a lot. Open the door. That actually hurt my throat. We have to do this shit again. I think they're easier with Silver though. I don't remember.
Hey.
The first trial is the trial of friendship. Are you ready? We will begin the first trial. He has Eggman glasses for some reason. Blessed with the presence of Blaze. Yeah, Silver's the only one who has who seems to have a Foid following him consistently throughout the game. This is your first, the test of friendship. Show your actions how much you value your friends. Here we go. I think these guys literally put Blaze in a cage, and you have to just kill the robots to rescue her. Cast in the name of Solaris, ye not guilty. Walter, we need the Infinity Stones now, Walter. You remember when that guy was in, what was it? He's in Star Trek Deep Space Nine for one episode. And he has a giant hair metal wig on. Oh no, you don't, you little fucker. Why are these guys able to summon Iblis creatures for their stupid challenge? I guess it's because they worship him. That would make sense. That would make logical sense, actually. I'm overthinking a game. That's not my job. That's Movie Bob's purview, honestly. Leave it to the professionals, you know? like they say. Shit. No, my rings! Oh my god. This is purple hell. Sonic be in Mario movie 2? No, but he will be in Wreck-It Ralph 3. Ralph Goes to January 6th. Thank you. That random guy with a bowl cut and a bob cut and Eggman glasses put me in a cage.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, buddy? You seem to value your friends. Keep it up. On to the next test. You ever play the Neo Geo Advance Rush games? So, Neo Geo, you mean N-Gage? Yeah, I have all of the Advance games, including Sonic Battle. Well, actually, I don't have Sonic Pinball Party. I think that's one of the only Sonic games I've never played. I haven't played anything mobile related. I haven't played. I played a little bit of Sonic Dash when that was like a new thing, and that was it. I was like, yeah, I had enough of this. I realized, you know what? Not even Sonic can make me like a mobile game. It just can't be done. Wreck-It Ralph 3, The Kill Streak. That's a good one, yeah. The Trial of Memory. Oh, we gotta do trivia. We got Sonic trivia, guys. Chat, is this true? Do I have to do this? Or just the Dimps ones? Yeah, I played all of them, including Sonic Colors, which is basically Sonic Rush 3. And the Dimps version of Sonic Lost World, which I think is the first game of Dimps' that actually like straight up sucks. The levels are way too long, and it's not fun. I mean, both versions of Sonic Lost World are kind of like mid at best, but the 3DS version was ass. I did like how for Sonic Generations they had different stuff though. What comes to your mind with the words Future, Inferno, and Ruin City? If you think mission, go right. If you think escape, go left. We're gonna do mission, because Silver is a heroic character. Ralph gets Trump elected. We ought to stop the steal. I don't think your answers actually matter. What comes to mind with the words Flames of Disaster, Seal, and 10 Years Ago? Princess Elise or Blaze? Or Princess Elise, go right. Why do these guys know that I'm from the future, though? I'm still streaming? Yeah, brother. I was gonna cut it short, and then I realized I only have like 3 main stages left, so I just figured fuck it.
Hey.
What comes to mind with the words Blue Hedgehog? For hatred, go right. For teamwork, go left. I'm leaning left. I'm left-leaning Silver. Can I make friends with someone who's a different color than me? Is it possible? Not 100% sure.
Hey.
I've seen into your heart. You may have banished all doubt from your mind. However, in the past, calm the wavering of your heart. Keep your heart and mind strong as you proceed to the next battle. Thanks, idiot. Was this meant to matter at some point? Yeah, it's showing that Silver has had development.
I need to pull it together.
So if you want a good score in this, you have to just, like, know which portal to jump through. Is he Jewish? Stop Dr. Eggman's plans. Well, if I would do that if there weren't 3 fucking weirdos in bowl cuts and berets stopping me from doing so.
Hey.
This is the final trial. This is the trial of heart. Let us begin. More like the trial of fart, am I right? The test of heart. Tell it to my heart.
Hey.
Hey, your third test. About battling the fears deep inside you. You need to battle the enemy without using any objects. Yeah, we have the Psycho Shock. We don't need any objects. Bitches, am I right, fellas? True. Truth nuke. Bitches be like, can you do the test of heart, please? Can you do the trial of the heart so you can get to Kingdom Valley? Use no objects, except for the ones that are liberally provided to you. I gotta get that yellow guy. He's the key to all of this, if we can get him working, because he's a funnier robot than Eggman's ever had before. Alright. Did you know Little Town Hero's all-time high player count on Steam was 11? I don't know what Little Town Hero is. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Never heard of such a thing. If it's on Steam, I probably haven't played it. Oh, my nose is itchy. Good thing this game is very easy. So for the first time in a hot minute, my frame rate isn't shitting the bed, so it's just the game running in slow motion. I should play Rat Shaker. What the fuck is Rat Shaker? Is that a real game? Little Town Hero is the most recent non-Pokemon Game Freak game multiple Nintendo Directs shielded. Little Town... Didn't they do, like... Aren't they doing, like, a weird, like, samurai action game that actually looks cool? Like, all their trillions of dollars earned from shitty Pokemon games is funding a game that they actually want to make. Oops, I hit myself with a projectile. I almost unalived myself. Dead ass.
Hey.
You have faced your fears and overcome the test. You have proved yourself worthy of the royal family. The route is open. Go to the old castle. I have to do all this shit for no reason. There's no reason for Silver to go to Kingdom Valley. He gets there and Elise dies. And then he's like, I guess I'll go back to the future. Oh, I gotta head to Soliana's old castle. Some hobo thought I was on drugs or something because I was sitting on a rock watching a YouTube stream. I mean, if I was a homeless person and I had a smartphone, I would probably watch a lot of streams. I don't know how I would charge my phone. I guess I would loiter around Paneras and 7-Elevens. Let me fly the bird. I'm flipping you the bird. That's the fastest Sonic can possibly move in this game. You can't just stop robots in their tracks like that as Silver. That's totally like, that's ludonarrative dissonance. Come on now.
You look like you're in a hurry.
So, what's going on?
Circumstances have changed. I need to rescue the princess.
I haven't been to Panera in a minute. Their food is like, it's okay. They had something called like a Fontina turkey, something like that. I used to love that, and they don't have it anymore. Things just be getting worse. Got the feeling that if the films used Silver, they would, what, make him a cyborg? No, Jeff Fowler's pretty... When it comes to the lore, he's pretty on point. He seems to actually like Sonic, so...
I should have realized Eggman's
Fresh Panera food tastes and feels like you bought it the day before and you're just pulling it out of the fridge. It's okay. I mean, I'd rather just... Look, if I'm just gonna get a sandwich, I'm just gonna go to a deli, honestly. I don't... Like, Panera and Subway, I feel like redundant. Jersey Mike's is the worst of them all, though. I've been there. It fucking sucks. Maybe it's because I'm in New York and I have higher sandwich standards. Road is on PC, you fucking know it. Don't modern Western Sonic Riders make Silver a fig? Maybe in the comics? I don't know. If it's in the comics, it doesn't matter to me. It's not real. It doesn't count. I'm sorry, Oos. Nah, I get it. Look, we're not doing anything to get sussed off of YouTube. And I've said some questionable things on stream before, so, you know. We're lucky I've lasted as long as I have. One day I'll just be a dedicated Kick streamer, because I'm gonna get a little too spicy on a YouTube stream. Look at this. Brilliant. Brilliant use of Havoc. Sega, you guys are true innovators. Look at watch this clip through that giant fucking staircase. We're gaming for real. Okay, I guess I have to go get something now. He influenced art as a comic writer, and now he's putting comic BS in the games. Like I said, I will, if there's ever a point where one of the shitty IDW characters is actually in one of the games, that will be the first Sonic game I do not buy day one. I will not condone bad behavior. Releasing a game completely unfinished? Fine. Putting in cringe characters like Tangle the Lemur? Nah, not on my watch. Also, his characters are so stupid looking. I really shouldn't have bought Superstars. I liked Superstars. I hated it on launch, but when I went back and played it, I was like, you know, it has its moments. It has... The problem is Jun Suno's soundtrack is, like... And any song that he composed is fucking awful. Pender's characters now those are good characters. Penders would never come up with something like Whisper the Wolf. Groan. I swear Silver T-posed for like a split second. But I mean, you know, I'm mostly a fan of the games. If it's not in the games and it's bad, it doesn't matter. If it's not in the games and it's good, great. So, like, the comics fucking suck. They're lame, they're stupid, they're gay. Who would ever want to read that shit? But the movies are good. The movies are good, so they're okay. Penders came up with Knuckles in a hat after he saw Knuckles with a hat. Well, that didn't stop them from putting Knuckles with a hat in the TV show. Sonic should come out of the TV more often. Sonic gets real. He beat Garfield to the punch. Although, no, he beat Mario to the punch too. Remember that old Got Milk commercial where Mario comes out of the TV and like drinks some kid's milk? From his fridge, not from the kid. And I was like, whoa, there's a commercial with a video game in it. And because like commercials and video, like anything to do with video games, like that wasn't just an ad for the game itself was so rare back in the day. What's Mario? It's Mario. What do you mean? What kind of question is that? Nice try, idiot. You aimed directly at me, but you're too wide. Let's give Charmy brain damage and make him act more like his game counterpart. Is that what happened? Is that canonically what happened in the comics? Was that Archie era? Because like I was only able to read comics in the sense that like my dad would take us to a local comic book store. Yes? That's so funny. That's so great. That's peak. Is that Ken Penders shit or is that Ian Flynn shit? Because that sounds like some Penders shit. He would do that. Was he one good Mario movie? It has the John Leguizamo being okay being cast as an Italian when he's not. He was okay with it because, you know, he got paid for it. Now, didn't you see him like spurg out because they were like, oh my gosh, they're making Luigi Italian instead of Hispanic. Whoa! Whoa! That was close. I don't know who decided to make Silver throw projectiles at enemies you're already holding, but that was probably an error in judgment. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Next gen, baby. Couldn't do that before. How long do you think until Nintendo caves and casts Hunter Schafer? It's not gonna happen. Nintendo, no way. I know they have their like inclusion clause or whatever, but it's like that's just not gonna happen. And like they're so locked in on protecting their IPs from anything that would make them controversial. There's just no way. Once he's gone, I mean, I think Nintendo's still got a lot of like old blood, like style, like old Japanese, like company style, the way they run things. I just don't think it's gonna happen. You missed, Silver, you fucker!
That container might help me move forward.
It's a little thing called level design. You guys wouldn't get it. I have to fly on this container over water. Whoop! Not happening. I'm too good. I'm too good to get hit by your missiles. Maybe your endless fucking machine gun fire, but not your missiles. Silver can stop the machine gun fire, but it just drains his meter. But he can't throw them back. So it's really not helpful. One of these projectiles will hit that thing, or none of them, I guess. There we go. Capcom might. They love shit. Well, I mean, have you seen the influencers they hire to shill their shit? Speaking of, Sphere Hunter, what remake was he talking about recently? What's the new one? Oh, he's like, oh my gosh, Halo campaign evolved looks so good, even though I thought last year remakes were bad and we shouldn't be promoting them. Oh, it's only when it's Silent Hill 2 and the check didn't clear. Fuck that guy, man. I never even watched one of his videos. I just remember like seeing his thumbnails and like, this looks like really gay, and I didn't watch it. And then, lo and behold, I learned the truth. What was he talking about recently? I thought of streaming Sonic Superstars because I know Perp mentioned it before. It does feel like at launch it feels like everyone hated it. Because it just was so like it was mid, but like going back it's like it's better than the Game Gear games. Tried to watch Silent Hill 3 vid. Hated the generic intro of the one guitar OST followed by him and Heather track. I know. He's gross. No, the balls bounce right off him. I remember thinking weird that a woman influencer would draw themselves with such large breasts in their thumbnail, and I found out, yeah, that's like the dead giveaway. Like that was, I mean, he started like before that was like the norm now, but like even when I saw it, I was like, this is like why do you, even if it was a woman, like I could just tell by the thumbnail that this person was ugly as fuck. I forgot that you have to play as Sonic in Silver's version of this stage. Because they're friends now. They've teamed up. Gotta stop Eggman. Red Flag was videos of the female in the thumbnail thinking, wait, these games keep women from talking for me. I mean, look, I got my fiance to play Silent Hill 2, the original one, and she liked it. Did Halo 1 for the first time with old graphics, and Master Chief Collection a month later, the remake is announced. I know. It's always right after you're like, this is really good. Like, I played Silent Hill 2 for the first time last, like, I think in 2023? And then the remake came out, and I was like, what the fuck? Because you think of, like, a Silent Hill 2 remake, and it seems like one of those things that's just not gonna happen. Seems like some bullshit someone made up. Silent Hill 2 is on PS Plus, so might try it. I mean, Kieran is like a die-hard like fan of it. He thinks it's great. I mean, from what I've played, it's good. I can't play very far because my fiance always gets mad at me because I'm playing without her. She wants to play it, but she also simultaneously doesn't want to sit down and play it with me. Well, if you're gonna keep playing Halo, Fallon, play up to Reach and then stop. There's no need to play anything after that. I played Halo 4 and it was terrible. And by all accounts, everything after Halo 4, everything is worse after Halo 4. The original is one of your favorites. See, I've seen some people say it's like it spits on the original, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I have no emotional attachment to Silent Hill 2. So I played it, and I thought what I played of it, I thought was okay. But I also played the original before that. It's not like I didn't give the original a shot first, and I really liked the original. One is your favorite Silent Hill? I remember, I never played it, but I remember watching my friend's dad play it and getting pissed off because the Grey Children were kicking the shit out of him. And we were just watching him play it and laughing at him getting pissed off at the game. Can I hit that tower from here? I guess the enemies just spawn infinitely so that you can proceed with the level. my rings and go for it. I always thought that this made it look like he was like flapping his arms to like fly like a bird. Played the 360 version of Gears of War for the first time. Yeah, that's the only way to go, because you lose that like classic like 2000s like sludge filter. I don't want to call it a piss filter because it's not yellow, but it's like everything is brown and gray all the time. Which fan base has indulgence media less? Dragon Ball fans or Silent Hill fans? Silent Hill fans. They all just watch video essays on YouTube. They don't know any, they haven't played any of the games and they don't know anything about them. I think it's weird that there's people out there who'll watch people talk about games on YouTube and it doesn't inspire them to play the games at all. Like all the people talking about Silent Hill 2 growing up made me want to play it. So even though it's like the worst possible way to do it, I still played the HD collection version because like I just want to play this fucking game. Perfect. They turned Dom into a Mexican idol. Do people still watch those Twin Perfect videos? I have no idea what those are. I cleared the act mission. And with a rank S, because I'm such a gamer. SP, I don't want to play this. You should play this, Prairie Judge. Everyone should play Sonic 06. They gave him a beauty filter? Yeah, he did look like chopped in the original game. You're not a real gamer. I forgot the original like version of that copy pasta I posted, honestly. Their videos date back to when YouTube videos couldn't exceed 15 minutes. It's quite a while ago. Imagine Review Tech USA playing Sonic 06. Bro, he can't even play Battlefield 6.
Wait. There's still a way to change this.
Eggman had to build a whole big-ass machine for time travel, and, like, these guys just do it with, like, 2 emeralds.
We'll be able to save her.
I understand.
Oh, yeah, I know. Review Tech USA fell for, like, an Indian telephone scam. What an idiot. What a moron. Sonic can just do things quicker, duh. Yeah, but he didn't even come up with Chaos Control. Shadow did that. And at no point in previous games was it established that Chaos Control let you time travel. It just let you... It doesn't... It's not even internally consistent in Sonic Adventure 2. In Sonic Adventure 2, they say that the Chaos Emeralds just let you... Chaos Control lets you move super fast. But then, at the end of the game, Sonic literally uses it to teleport.
Silver? Yeah. Just save her.
Sonic lore be making shit up? A little bit. Just a little bit. You're just that powerful. Move so fast you could travel in time. I mean, theoretically, the Chaos Emeralds could do that. I don't know if 2 could do that, but 7 theoretically could do that. Senator writing the lore. My sources, I made it the fuck up!
I know how to save our world now. We don't have to change the past. I'm sure of it.
I want to gaze at Blaze.
So you have a
She's
plan?
looking right at you, Reslov.
Well, then let's hurry. I sense his flames.
They're kind of all over the planet, so I don't know if that's like a good... that's a good gauge of where he is at any given time. We can tell the amount of gamer autism by how seriously one takes fictional lore consistency. I don't take it that serious anymore, but believe me, This game pissed me off when I was a kid because they changed Blaze's backstory. So angry, I couldn't fucking take it. They ruined it. They ruined it forever. If I was Christian and if I was at a GameStop, I would have been putting flyers around saying Blaze is not from the future. She's from a different dimension. And then I would have pepper sprayed someone. I see the chat moving, but I gotta not get hit by this shit-ass creature's fire attack. Look at this. Looks like a casual jog up this wall. No! Woo! Give me your ball. I missed! Fuck. I like that their legs always clip through the ground like that. It's so stupid. Silver's campaign is... Nah! It's about the same. What's our runtime on the stream so far? I have the chat box taking up my entire second monitor for some reason. So you use Psychic's other contestants to poop into the toilet. Yeah, well, he doesn't have psychic powers. He has telekinetic powers. So what he would do is he would just yank it out of them, or he would like squeeze their bowels. 3 hours? Other streams are about the same. It's just that, like I said, the Dusty Desert stage, it can go really badly. We are really lucky it went well, because I told my fiance if that stage takes more than 20 minutes, I'm ending the stream after 2 hours. So when I went up to take a piss earlier, I just told her, like, yeah, I'm gonna go a little longer so that we can finish the stream. Just focus on the poop in their bowel. Let me just see. Right-wing alternative Oh. I'm not taking it either, but neither are the writers, which is kind of lame. No, well, the thing is, in the 2000s till up to the 2010s, the Sonic writers took the lore totally fucking serious. So we had that dark age between Sonic Colors and Sonic Forces, where it was the fucking Happy Tree Friends guys writing everything. And they, of course, didn't take it seriously, and then Sega told them, no, the fans like it taken seriously, write a serious game, and they wrote Sonic Forces. Obviously, they were not capable of such a task. What am I doing here? What did that do? It didn't do anything. And then, you know, for all his faults, come 2022, Ian Flynn takes over writing for Sonic Frontiers. And as much as he has bad ideas, he does take the lore seriously. So Sonic Frontiers is at least better, plot-wise, than the likes of Sonic Colors, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces, etc., etc. It doesn't matter if your game is actually cool. It's just that matters that your game thinks that it's cool. And then eventually it will draw people who do think it's cool. When you're like winking at the camera the whole time, no one takes it seriously. You guys won't come. Remember Sonic Boom? Sonic Boom, I give a pass at least because it was handed. It was a totally separate like multimedia project handed off to different people, who ironically worked on like Jak and Daxter. It like that game's development, a lot of it came down to Sega signing some like fucked up exclusivity deal with Nintendo when they already started making a game on CryEngine, which would not work well on the Wii U. The game itself, like, I don't know if the game would have been good if they, maybe it might have been if they didn't have to dedicate resources to completely rewriting the game for the Wii U. But in the state it was released, it was very, I don't know, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is actually worse than this game. Like, people give this game a lot of shit, but Sonic Boom is, for all this game's faults, Sonic Boom is boring. Why CryEngine? I don't know. They probably wanted to make it really pretty. The problem was that Sega decided to sign an exclusivity deal with Nintendo, so now you're running CryEngine on the Wii U, which was less powerful than the PS3, and if you've ever played Crysis 2 on the PS3, you know exactly how bad of an equation that is. I actually did think the idea of the character of Lyric was cool. Like a snake in a robot suit, so he had arms. I thought that was neat. But we'll never see the likes of him again. He didn't even show up in the cartoon. Although the cartoon was really good. We did get a good cartoon out of that. It's not about the performance, it's about the message. Well, the problem with Sonic Boom is that, gameplay-wise, it was essentially a Lego game. Sans the insane amount of collectibles that at least make never being able to lose kind of entertaining. Fuck me. I gotta get those rings back. Whew. Why did the camera go the other way? What is happening? Oh no. Oh! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. I'm not dead. Okay, I'm dead. I fell on the lava and just it knocked me out. I didn't melt down to my bones or anything. I just like fell on it. Although I think I've heard that molten lava is technically hard, so on the outside you will like fall onto it and then just kind of catch fire. And then eventually you'll melt into it. Remember the AVGN video where he obviously played for 30 minutes and stopped? That's every single video on this game. Unless it's like a 3-hour video essay, they've only ever played like the first like few stages of Sonic's campaign, and maybe like one stage of Silver's. Because Silver is more, gameplay is more interesting to talk about than Shadows. Even though Shadows is objectively worse. I forget how to proceed here, honestly. There we go. Now we get to the second half of the stage, right? Oh, why am I doing that? That's not how that works. The Psycho Shock is a totally different button. I'm gonna get hit. I always get hit on this platform. Oh, I didn't get hit. Okay. I do not want to speak evil into the world. Ugh. Starting to do a big stretch. Yeah, do a superhero landing. Remember when they decided that that was cringe, so every single like movie would just be like, superhero landing?
What is that thing?
He's seeing a brown person, am I right? Oh, thanks for nothing. Almost there. I didn't like that. I liked Deadpool. I actually found that they ascended in quality. The first one was okay. The second one had, I think, some better bits than the first one, and then the third one I thought was actually like straight up good. I actually thought the third one was the best one. Ironically, Disney made something better. If you can believe it. Come on. Can't believe we're almost at the 10-minute mark for this fucking stage. These stages take so long! I guess they take long when the only character you have to play them with is, like, runs at a leisurely jog. Werehog, 30 minutes. True, the Werehog stages can get pretty long. I mean, if you're not good at it, Eggman Land can take up to 45 minutes. But oh, I need to recharge my meter. Eggman Land could take up to 35 minutes. But it's, if you're good at it, even if you're good at it, I think you can clear the stage in around 11 minutes. I mean, I got the platinum for Unleashed, so I know like all the ways to like cheat the stage and get through it quicker. I love Eggman Land. They should have put that in Sonic Generations. Who gives a fuck about Rooftop Run? Like, I don't know. I never thought that stage was particularly iconic, so I don't know why they thought that was the one that Sonic Generations needed. Even Dragon Road would have been better. Which, at least they put it in all Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I need rings badly. Get me the hell out of here. I'm tired of this stage. I'm not a Flame Core fan. I mean, I like the music in it, but I just want to fight Iblis already. Iblis Phase 3. Where's my Sonic Movie Trilogy Collector's Edition Blu-ray box set with life-size James Marsden? We need a life-size James Marsden and a life-size Wade. And a life-size Edie Patterson. That's for a different reason.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, please, let's move on, Silver. You're so right. I agree with that sentiment. Like Steven in the room, I should just say I agree with that. Is James Marsden in Avengers? No, although the X-Men movies they're canon with the MCU now. For what that's worth. All right.
What is that ball of flame?
I forgot about this entire section of the level. Ian Flynn, explain what the fuck this is. There's just a giant orb, but for some reason,
The attacks come in regular intervals.
when you destroy the orb, Iblis is more stronger. We're bringing him back as Cyclops for the Doomsday movie. Well, it'll probably be less profitable than being in the Sonic movie, so he should stick where he's actually wanted. Have they shot Sonic 4 yet?
Closer and use my power directly.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the status is. Someone has to get in touch with Jeff Fowler. He'll tell us. What's going on at Blur Studio? They should call it Blue Blur Studio, if you know what I mean. I think they're filming it. I would hope so. I want to watch it, and I want to watch it now. The greatest film franchise since Michael Bay's Transformers. Oh, fuck. Whoa. I almost didn't make that shit. I need to be more careful. 15 minutes. Holy fuck. Silver stages are so long.
Let's go!
We did it. I'm sure there was probably supposed to be like a cool camera angle to accompany that, but they just didn't put it in. There we go. Just as I expected. If I use my psychic powers on the big orb that's made of lava, it will just fall apart. This was the last Game Grumps episode? They didn't even do the final story?
Now all I have to do is take him down.
Why do you know that? Look at this weird chamber.
Great!
I would have gotten an S rank if I didn't die at that one part.
That was easy.
Sorry, Chief. I can't hear you with all that Sonic the Hedgehog orbs up in your mouth. John broke Aaron's copy of Drill Dozer, and that was it. Yep, it was definitely that. Fuck Ego Raptor. What a dweeb. What a chinless dweeb. Here we go, boys. We're up to the final boss of Silver Story.
I'll finally stop you.
Oh. I forget how you beat this one, honestly. I assume you have to like pick things up and throw them, as is the case with many Silver stages. It'll take 20 minutes. I am gonna skip Silver's theme song this time, just cause I don't want to risk the whole stream getting zapped.
Here I come, Iblis. This will be your end.
Yes, throw your orbs at me, and I will ponder them momentarily. I always hate this like Saturday morning ass music. It's like the worst version of his theme.
Try to keep him away from here.
Silver stage requires me to throw a bunch of crap? No freaking way. Follow me, cat bitch. How you doing, John Douglas? Alright, now he's gonna do his weird, like, Naruto jutsus at me.
He sends out waves of
Thanks, Blaze. I didn't notice. Thanks for telling me after.
And evade it.
Back and forth between here and Twitter in the middle of my usual 16-hour shift. Damn! I haven't worked like a 12-hour in like 10 years. But I get it. I get it, man. I used to...
He's trying to destroy
I remember working like food service, and I was working like 12-hour shifts, and I would just read Womp while I was working.
now, Silver.
Now what? Oh, right, I gotta jump on his head. Oh, I'm just gonna explode your fucking head like the movie Scanners, you stupid fucker. Oh, I have to take 20 steps back. You hit me in my head. You gave me a boo-boo. You hit me in my soft spot.
He's going to try to destroy the foothold from a distance this time. Here it comes, Silver.
Oh, I gotta throw his giant orb back at him. Hold on. This is actually a pretty epic moment. Look at how fucking hard that goes. Badass. Longest shift I worked with a shift and 5 hours of the next one, and my coworker screwed me on the literal New Year's night. Yeah, that's how I wound up working 12 hours in food service. The manager of the restaurant I was working at just didn't show up for work because he got sick of dealing with the boss. And so I was the only person who was reliable, so the boss was like, "You're in charge now." And then the guy who I made my assistant manager, we like coordinated it so like we both worked a couple of 12-hour shifts a week instead of working like a bunch of like 8-hour shifts. Alright, we're gonna have to like cave in his fucking skull again. This is like brutal. This is the most brutal boss fight in Sonic history. Silver just like straight up like caves in this guy's head. I work what's called a weekend special. Elaborate. Can we take him out before we have to hit his big ball? If we hit, we win. Yeah, we didn't have to hit the big ball. Hopefully we got an S. That means we won. We finished Silver's story, guys. We fucking did it. Legally here, the longest shift is 13, but I've done 17 before. Look, you do what you gotta do to keep your job. He melted in the lava, which is not like his strength or anything. Worked 16-hour shifts back to back, 32 hours total, a full 40 paycheck, so I get paid 8 ghost hours. Yeah, we did the same thing. We kind of like wiggled it around a bit. We wound up with a third manager who would like fill in one day for us. I can't believe I only got an A for that. I should have picked up more fucking rings. Last episode is unlocked, guys, so we're gonna wrap it up on Tuesday. We're gonna finish this fight.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis.
Giving
You
Robotnik
cursed
back his
flames
bomb.
of disaster.
I mean, in Sonic CD, Sonic beats Eggman by just throwing a rock at him.
Won't it accept me as the vessel? Blaze!
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames.
Silver sits in the corner while Iblis goes inside Blaze.
Come on, make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time. Then seal us into a different dimension.
No, I can't do that to you.
Didn't we already go through this? We agreed to save the world at any price.
All that for a drop of pussy. Is that them explaining Rush? No, it still doesn't make sense because in the beginning of the story, Blaze recognizes Sonic. So even that explanation doesn't make sense.
You're my friend, right?
Ooh, friend zone.
So naive.
Okay, I ship it.
Flames!
Good luck, Silver.
Sonic Community was turned into spaghetti. Yeah, you don't understand. There was a huge, like, cataclysm when they changed the voice actors in 2005. It was fucking crazy. There was petitions, there was arguments, there was, like, YouTube video. Google Spax3 if you haven't fucking heard of him. Like, that guy literally lost his mind. To your chair in the corner, Silver. I might have to, like, draw a meme of that. Alright, we're skipping I don't want to get another copyright strike as much as I like this song. Google Dreams of an Absolution. Oh man, well, even by that point, it's like you had like the new Sonic fans and the old Sonic fans. So it was just like... It was just a schism after schism, so it's like you just have to like what you like. But that's it, boys. We did it. We did it. Tuesday, we'll do the last story. We'll wrap it up. And then next time I have, like, a spare day, we'll do, like, some side quests. We'll suffer for our success. So, thanks, everyone who turned up. This was another great... What time? 7 p.m. Eastern. But, alright, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. See you later.